Ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday night. You know what that means, right?
Signify Saturday. That's right. Signify Saturday. Got my
As you can see,
Corona.
we're taking all precautions this evening. You know what I'm saying?
They got the beer. I got the mask. Cover my ass. That's all I got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Instant Replay presented by the ACS Universe. I am ACS. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at 2279ACS.
I'm PJ. You can find me on Instagram at i.r.pj.
I'm Jonathan. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at i.r.jonathan.
And I'm just Sloan. That's it.
Coronavirus negative Sloan.
Leave me alone. But anyway,
Jonathan, you sound a little sad there.
well, you know, it's been
Yeah.
a death in the family.
Hi.
A little Eeyore action going on.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's been a rough week, man.
So, yeah, obviously we got a lot to get into, a lot to talk about. A lot has happened not only in football but in sports in general since our last episode. Like, man,
What?
Well, that thing was on there, huh?
I gotta let everybody hear me tonight. I'm representing the old folks over 50.
so how on God's green earth Sanders signed with the dang Saints, man?
Easy, they gave him more money.
Yeah.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ. The
What?
rich get richer.
Yeah.
They ain't lost nobody, though. The Saints, they didn't lose nobody, really, this offseason.
Oh,
so they're
but they
going to
lost
have
with
to say.
Bridgewater. They better hope
That's
the
it.
Breeze ass don't get
Yeah,
hurt.
but better hope that Breeze does not tear his ACL.
I know that,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
they're done. Because
Or not even tear his ACL, but hurt his wrist like he did last season.
The thumb.
thumb,
He-
through the
His
thumb.
thumb.
Yeah,
the hell-
right.
Yeah. Because if he does, they got Taysom Hill. He threw like 7 passes last year.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
No, man, he threw what? No, he didn't, man. I'm telling y'all.
He don't-
He's a utility quarterback. He's not a quarterback.
Well, guess what?
He's not even a quarter of a back.
That's who they're going to be looking forward to.
God
If,
bless him. God bless him.
Oh, man.
They gonna wish they would have kept that boy Sugarfoot.
Teddy B. Teddy B
Yeah.
got paid, man.
Yeah.
Shit. And they paid him more than they paid Cam Newton.
I think that's just the market right now, but
Bullshit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
told him, look, man, Cam, you take your dress wearing ass on and put your scarf on your head and go out the back door easy.
Yeah.
and you see all the teams lining up to sign him.
Nobody.
Zero. He's staring at his phone,
Yep.
sitting on the
Yep.
couch at the house.
He's waiting.
Well, you know.
See how they did him? They did him crazy, man.
Ain't nobody calling except the
kinda like how
the
you-
Patriots are one of the top landing spots for him. Oh gosh, that makes me
Hey, man,
sick.
but
But you know what? It's still got to happen in a trade. I mean, he hasn't been released out.
no, he's got to be cut or traded. Yeah.
So
Who? Cam Newton?
yeah,
Ain't nobody gonna trade
So-
for his ass.
still not cut. No, nobody's calling.
It's kind of like that girlfriend that you went out on a date with her, and she really liked you, but you wasn't feeling her, and she's sitting around the house waiting on you to call. The phone ring. She picks it up on one ring. Hello. It's not the person that you want.
Yeah. Don't even wait to see who name pop up on the phone. Just.
No, I'm good on. I'm good on my car warranty. Thank you.
But you see you see how they did it, man. With when they posted that stuff on Twitter, the Carolina did. The team posted, we have given Cam permission to seek a trade, and then Cam was like, I didn't even ask for permission.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent that to you. I remember I sent that to you.
yeah,
guys.
yeah. I was like,
He had-
I didn't say
why did he
that.
put that text? He can't even do text. He can't even freaking respond correctly.
Oh,
it was
dude.
in some weird font.
do you
You know
don't
what the font it was in?
You-
The
you
little
don't-
response.
you don't follow him on Instagram? Because that's all of every single post he ever makes. The writing looks like
because
that.
he's got to be different.
Yeah. So,
He's
What, is
different,
he,
all
what,
right.
did, what did he do
so
fucked up?
they posted on Instagram. We have
The team did.
the team
Carolina.
did off their
Their
off
social
of their
media.
their social media accounts, and said we have given Cam Newton
permission.
permission
to seek a trade.
to seek trade.
But he didn't ask. He didn't know that. He saw it. Like he didn't. Nobody from the team told him that.
Oh man.
No, but Cam's like, I never asked for a trade.
Well, that's kind of like.
Yeah, he said.
Like, I never asked for that.
He said,
what the hell
I
are
never.
You guys talking about?
Oh no, babies.
Yeah. they were like, stop trying. He said, stop trying to
Spin words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Stop trying to guide the narrative or something like that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How many of you guys been divorced?
I have.
Nobody.
Okay, when you got divorced, well, hell, you got divorced from the same woman, though. Shit, that shit didn't count, man. Well, hell, stop. Just say you never been divorced. Y'all just took a break from one another.
Yeah.
But anyway, it kind of remind me of a friend of mine. He had went out and found a new person to run his household. so he came home and told the person that was running the household, your service are no longer needed. She said, well, what did I do wrong? Nothing. What did I do wrong? Nothing. I just think I need to upgrade. I mean, it's kind of like what Dwayne Wade did with his first wife. You know,
Oh yeah, he did.
because the first wife looked like the butler. So he said,
I found myself an adjustable 8.
No, that's a +8, baby. That's a +8. +8. But see, that's what happened. When your first wife is sort of like regular help, your paper get better, you got to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I don't know what y'all are talking about.
wait a minute. Hey, I had to make an announcement before we get deep into this. Okay, people out in TV land, the views and opinions that have been discussed on AC Universe Instant Replay are not reflecting my views. I'm totally independent of this. So if all you sponsors or everybody get upset with me tonight, it's all on me, not these guys in the AC Universe. Remember, I'm just a guest.
I feel like something was said after last episode, but we'll leave that.
Hey,
that tells me there's a little disclaimer there. Okay.
Hey, I had some
Let's
really
go
good.
then. Let's keep rolling then.
All right.
hey, off. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can consider it sports or not. Man, I tell you about some weird shit I saw yesterday. Them doing wrestling with no fans. Did you see it?
No, I missed it.
Dude,
What, the wrestling with no crowd, no fans?
Listen to this SmackDown.
No,
Dudes,
is that what he said?
Yeah.
yeah, wrestling.
Yeah, no, I was listening to audio of that, and it's just some weird. It's just weird. They were actually they were playing audio from the women wrestling.
Yeah,
because they were like, this doesn't sound like wrestling.
So there's a
Does it
dude.
sound like tennis?
Dude's in the middle of the ring. Like there's a crowd.
It
Just
was on TV.
Yes, talking trash, and then he introduces Rob Gronkowski. Gronk comes out there with the music, dancing like there's a crowd. There ain't nobody in this place, man. You got to see it. This is the weirdest video you ever seen in your life.
It
Hey,
is so
hook
awkward.
it up on the information box.
I am.
Put Gronk WWE. That's how I saw it.
Wait a minute.
I just heard the audio, and I haven't seen the video yet. But
It man, I'm telling you.
Aren't they doing the NCAA? They not even doing
No,
it.
No, they're
they just
doing it
yeah, they
canceled.
They did the college tournaments like that, right?
a couple of them. Yeah, I can't remember. Before
Was it
they-
the Big East or somebody was in the middle of playing before they shut it down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, hey, do you guys? Are we finished talking about the Cam Newton thing? I mean, we
No, we-
barely
we-
even touched
we-
on it.
Go ahead, man. You
I
go
mean,
ahead.
do you think he's going to play?
Where?
You think somebody going to pick him up?
Oh, yeah,
Someone's
yeah.
gonna pick him up.
No, nobody ain't gonna pick his
Okay,
ass up.
okay. Then who though? Who do you think?
No.
I mean, the Redskins are the number one
I would say the Redskins.
odds.
Man,
There's the
Robert
Redskins,
Beard-
Patriots, Dolphins, Jags, Broncos, Raiders. I don't think he's going to the Raiders now.
He ain't going to the Patriots.
No.
He ain't smart enough.
I don't think he's going to the Patriots either because we're not going to want to pay him or trade for him because we're in rebuild mode. But we're going to talk about that, I'm sure, a little bit later.
Man, Belichick don't like dumbass
I don't
players.
think any. Yeah, well, that's the
He
thing.
don't
I
like dumbass
he
players.
doesn't have the football IQ
Right.
or the passion.
Yeah, and
You know,
Football
the-
acumen.
So
yeah, 'cause
Big word.
And he don't jump on fumbles. So yeah, no.
I'm telling you, I think that I think Carolina is ready just to take all of his money, like take all of the
Take on all his money.
take on all
his
the whole
contract.
contract and just let him go.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think, I honestly think it's going to be like a 4th round draft pick gets him to a new team. I don't think it's going to be much.
I bet you the teams are just waiting for him to just get cut.
No, here's the
And that might be no, because if he gets cut, then they're going to have to sign him to a new contract.
Here's the deal. Seriously, it's the physical. It's the hang up. They want to make sure because he can't get a physical.
No.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah.
Which I was going to talk about is going to hinder a lot of these contracts that we're seeing already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to have to use independent doctors, and so it's going to be interesting.
The same
Only
thing.
only one player that's been dealt has had a physical.
Who was that? don't start crying. It's gonna be okay, baby. I would touch it, but I can't touch it and console you and hug you. Man, what do you do with your wife now since you got all this shit going on out there now?
What?
Do you
Oh,
snuggle up to her?
It's the greatest time on earth.
Do
you know what,
you
honey?
stay close? Or?
We got to sleep in separate bedrooms.
Damn.
Oh no! You could just stay away. Stay away.
Man, that's some serious stuff though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Did you find it on there?
I saw Gronk dancing. That's about it.
Man,
That ain't. I mean, that's Gronk. Gronk is Gronk. The part about it is there's no audience. There's nobody to dance to.
how did I miss that, man? Why you didn't call me?
I didn't see it till after I talked to you yesterday.
Well, you should have called me last night. See, you was on the phone with about 10 minutes. Damn.
Man, I don't know what time you go to bed, man. Because I saw something about it, and I said, wait a minute. They really doing that with no fans? See, sports, like a football game or something, it'll be weird to watch with no fans, but still, I could see a point in doing it. But the wrestling, man, that stuff fake, man.
It ain't fake.
Yeah, it is.
Wait a minute. Now,
No, the moves, they're athletes. I mean,
Oh, yeah, no,
Dude,
it's
they
very
fake, man.
athletic.
Dude,
But I mean, it's all scripted.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I
all
mean,
like
yeah.
a freaking soap opera.
dude, it's not fake, man. Let me tell you, I had a client that used to work for WCW when they had Lex Luger, Steen, the Steiner brothers. Dude, let me tell you, them motherfuckers, I guarantee you wouldn't want to get in the fight with one of them. See how fake it is. You get your ass stoked. Shit. That's why I always laugh at people when they talk about football. They always say, "Oh man, he was scared to stay in the pocket."
Fuck yeah, he was.
Look, I always like to ask people this shit. How many times you ever had a 300-pound guy that runs a 5-flat run over you? I mean, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, man, watching Big Steve Wallace come around that corner, man. That ain't no joke. And he was skinny at 280 pounds. Man, I hate when people say that about, especially football players. And, basketball, oh, he can't shoot a free throw. Man,
Can you?
can you make it reach the goal?
Yeah.
I mean, how far is the free throw line from the goal post?
Oh.
Look it up, man. Because I don't know shit about basketball.
I thought it was like 19 feet, but that seems like a lot. Because I know it's 33 feet to the.
Yeah. All right. So while you look that up, man, let's talk about
15 feet.
15 feet.
Talk about old Todd Gurley being cut by the Rams. They didn't want to pay him. What was it, $10.2 million or something like that?
10.5.
10.5.
Yep.
Well, he made 45 already. I mean,
Oh yeah.
he was 2 years. He had 2
Hey,
years
I'm
left
telling you,
on the
man.
contract.
When he put the thing out there talking about, damn, I got fired on my day off, I was rolling.
That was
off.
funny.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, but he's banged up, man. He's got.
Yeah, that's what I
I
mean.
can't wait to see what the hell happens
he
when he
banged
gets
up.
his
He
physical.
banged up. He banged
Well,
up.
they said he's got an arthritic knee.
He does have that though.
The one thing you can't say is that he's been injury prone since
He got hurt at
Georgia.
Georgia.
since being in
Georgia.
Georgia,
Yeah.
since college. So
I remember the game when he blew his knee out. We was up by 3 touchdowns. He shouldn't even been in the game.
no one, Dan Quinn and management in Atlanta, they're gonna limit him.
Yeah.
What
Well,
you think, baby?
what is that?
Do you guys know why he signed with the Broncos?
Why he signed with the Broncos?
No, the Falcons.
Oh, no, I'm looking at Melvin Gordon. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Damn it, I was.
We'll get on him in a
I'm
minute.
sorry,
His
go ahead.
old-
No. I was talking about Melvin Gordon.
What
Son of
about
a bitch.
Melvin?
We'll
Melvin Gordon's the one with the arthritic knee, not Gurley.
Oh, okay.
Does Gurley have the same shit?
I think.
Yeah, Gurley got hurt at the beginning of the year last year. That's why his production was down. And whatever injury it is, nobody has disclosed it. But I think, man, after this year sitting out like he's doing, like, he didn't really play much anyway.
He didn't.
So
Yeah.
So his body probably had a year to heal.
Yeah.
He played a lot. He had over like 50. He had like 54 something receptions.
He had like 800 yards,
Yeah,
880.
900 something.
He did, well, let's just put it this way. He
maybe 800.
didn't play as much as he did the season they went to the Super Bowl.
Well, he
No.
averaged 3.2 something, 3 something yards a carry after coming from 6. So production got cut in half.
Yeah.
But it kind of screwed up. I'm trying to watch my words. It's kind of screwed up that you have one off year as a running back. They don't want you anymore.
Running back market. Well, they're treating running backs.
It's been devalued.
Really different.
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
You know,
And Todd Gurley, what happened to him since he signed that deal is not helping them at all.
for decades, it was a running back league.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
707 changed the whole dynamics of that, man. When 707 came in with these little young high school kids, then they started getting into college, these spread open offenses.
Yep.
Man, it makes a difference. Because now, boy, these kids basically come in ready to play. Because they can throw. Now, back in the old days, man, they didn't have 707 when I was around. You just did a little scrimmage, work on your techniques. Now they got 707 camps year round. Guys, the kids are constantly throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Now, the problem that I have, sometimes throwing the ball too early, you can cause other damage. You're going to start seeing a lot of shoulder problems. And,
Quarterbacks have Tommy John surgery earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but
So Gurley does have arthritic knee too.
He
He
does.
does. Yeah.
What the hell? I was just trying to find it.
you know,
did find it.
I
That's-
think
that's why I got them both confused. I scrolled down too far in the article.
I think
I just forgot who I was looking at.
for him, this is the absolute best place he could have gone out of the whole NFL.
Yeah.
Because he was the hottest shit in the NFL for a season and a half.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years running.
Offensive
2 years, yeah.
offensive player of the year,
Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowls,
Yep.
everything.
And he got
He-
paid.
And he's young too. He's
then-
25. He's still got some good years.
After he got hurt in 2018, had that bad postseason
Yep.
where he's splitting
time, yeah.
time with C.J. Anderson, and
Yep.
and then last season, everybody wrote off the Rams early on. Everyone talked about his production going down. There's nothing that's going to be better for him than to walk out into the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, get his name called
At home.
in Georgia, and have
Yep.
No pressure.
50,000 people
No pressure.
just scream.
He has no pressure.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He has no pressure now.
No.
He's not the savior.
Because
of the
what
team.
was the contract that he signed? 1 year, $6 million with the Falcons.
It was 5.
1 year, $5 million.
Yeah.
See, so yeah, no pressure. $5
No
million.
pressure. He's got money in the bank. He's at a place that he's comfortable and that everybody loves him. He's going to get he's going to get a bit better ovation than Matt Ryan or
Than all of
Julio
them.
Jones.
Yeah, he's gonna get a better over. What?
He is.
You're right.
What? Who else? Who's their other running backs? Because they let.
Freeman had to go. He should have been gone
Freeman
a long
had to
time
go.
ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know he had to go.
They cut Freeman.
Damn,
Did he get signed?
185-pound running back. Shit, man, you can't get no damn first down.
Remember when that dude picked him up last season?
Yeah, man, you know who was there? Aaron Donaldson picked this little light.
Yeah, Aaron.
He said, "Joker, you out your weight class. Sit your ass down."
They got Brian Hill from Wyoming and
They'll draft one then.
Keith Smith.
From Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, that's the big boy. See, I'm talking privately, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when we gonna get a big? We should have got that fucking Adrian Peterson back in the day when we first had a chance to draft him.
Yep.
What? Hey, he's still rolling.
No, he was with the Raiders. Cowboys, Raiders.
Look at
Adrian Peterson.
So they'll draft one then, I think.
And they might. Running backs are plentiful in the draft. And they don't go till the third or fourth round now. So
And what we was talking about before we started recording is there ain't no damn way in the world Todd Gurley about to carry the ball 30 times in a game.
That's no. Oh hell, that's a hell no.
Yeah, that's
No.
so they have to have somebody else to split that time with him because I think he'll fall apart.
No, they'll get a big guy for third downs. They're going to use him primarily for. I don't even know if they're going to
perimeter
use him
guy?
for blocking, but maybe perimeter guy.
He ain't on block. He
sweet.
ain't that damn tough now. He ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
Say,
So
say
they're-
girl ain't gonna.
no,
No damn block. She gonna lay on top and lay on you and stuff like get. Whoa, whoa.
they're going to use him in the screen game.
Yeah, babe.
You know,
But he's a nice guy for us. I understand. I get a chance. Y'all get a chance to meet him this year.
Oh yes, looking forward to that, man.
everybody at work is already like, so.
What everybody say?
They like to hear his stories when he come back to work on Monday.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna make sure you get a chance to meet him. So you get a. See, can I arrange something to give y'all a little tour inside? What it's like to be.
I am
be in
1,000%
the
down
league.
for that.
John, you gonna be able to get a hall pass to come down?
Hey, you wanna have
What's
me?
that?
Falcons only got 6 draft picks.
You gonna get a hall pass to come down? Damn,
Yeah.
Meatdraw fucked that up though. But anyway, that's another.
Yeah, for
story.
when?
Training camp whenever they start.
Oh yeah. I'll
Yeah.
be down there.
Yeah. Well, we would go to. We might just send you down to Tampa. Let you go down there.
All right,
You gonna be a Tampa fan now?
I'm ready.
You gonna be a Tampa fan?
I'm a Brady fan. Nobody's a fan of Tampa. Tampa fans aren't even a fan of.
You know,
That's the truth.
we not talking
You kidding me?
anything. We saving this. We saving your boy stuff later for later.
While we talk about Gurley too, we'll talk about.
It's called the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa.
Tampa Bay, love it. Tampa Bay.
we're
It's
gonna,
not. That's not. Yeah, that's not the Buccaneers. It's the Brady's. That's all that is. Now,
So-
there's no Buccaneers. There's no Tampa. It's just Tom Brady's. That's what the TD stands for now. All right. What do you got? How about that Cowboys? Ha Clinton Dix being reunited with his boy McCarthy.
Well, he drafted him. Shit, he know
Yeah.
you got to be loyal to. him.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's so nice, man. Oh, brought a
Right.
tear to my eye.
I ain't really think some bitch can play anything.
That's what you bring up with the Cowboys?
when his first year with us, was nice. Then after that, that's why he didn't get to stay there for about 3-4 years.
He said, "Aha, you can play." Did I say something wrong?
How about the fact that they didn't even make an offer
to
to
that,
old Dak?
Who?
Yeah,
the
Who?
Cowboys.
Jared? Leave Jared alone.
Jared said,
Franchise
we're
tag?
franchising you, motherfucker. And if you don't
Yep.
produce, guess what?
You go. 'Cause we
What's-
got a
what's-
lot of good quarterbacks coming out next year.
it's gonna end up being like a Brady situation. I bet.
It's
Like
gonna be
where
a mess.
he's like, you know what? I don't want to come back. I'll go. He's gonna play his ass off this year, and then he'll do real good, and then he'll be like, you know what? I don't want to come back.
No, you know what?
I wouldn't leave. I
You
wouldn't
know,
leave.
you know what? He better play his ass off because he's set up to play his ass off. He has one
Yeah,
of the,
he is.
he has one of the best O lines in the league.
Yep.
He has one of the best receivers out there. I don't know how they're doing on tight end right now because Witten gone.
Yeah.
What about
kid?
Zeke though? Do you think he's kind of fallen off?
And then you
No,
got Zeke.
no.
Zeke-
That layoff in training camp messed him up.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. And you know what he does? He keeps
What do you
everybody.
mean that Cabo training in the
Yeah,
stands?
Yeah.
Cabo training.
Yeah.
But he keeps everybody on the other side of the ball honest
Yep.
because you're not going to say, you know what, he's a little slow right
But
now.
I think Dallas defense going
So
to
do
be
you think-
suspect.
do you
'Cause they
think
lost
Dak
a few
throws
guys
it-
on
goes-
defense this year. They lost a
Do you
lot of
think
guys
Dak
to
goes
free
ahead and throws it back in Jerry Jones's face? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over
No,
you, man.
are you
It's
good?
hard for me to get a word in sometimes.
What
over
you
the phone,
throws
sorry.
what in his face if he plays good?
In other words,
At
like
the end of the year, man, do you think he says, you know what, I don't want to come back after he does good and he's going to have some good offers?
No,
Do you
because
think Dak says, you know what, I don't want to come back? Do you think he does that and it blows up in Jerry's face?
I wouldn't leave Dallas, man. Let me tell you why I wouldn't leave Dallas. Do you realize Dallas Cowboy players get more endorsements than anybody? They the most recognizable guys. They make more money off season. Dak Prescott made $40 million.
Oh yeah, he
last
makes
year.
a whole bunch of money off of that.
So
off
what
of
the hell you wanna leave Dallas for?
endorsements. Yeah.
Yeah.
chunky suit, man.
No, he got a whole bunch of stuff, man. I was just reading that shit the other day, man. before I came in here, I said, man, that boy making some paper, man. What the hell he care about? Man, take the 33 and keep it going.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
What if he leaves next year and the Patriots pick him up?
No.
Man, look,
I knew old Sneaky Jonathan was up to
Man,
something.
I got something to tell you. Y'all getting ready to go to the desert like the damn Israelites in the damn
I don't want to talk
40
about it
days
yet.
and
I
40
don't want to talk
nights.
about it yet. I don't want to
Desert.
talk about it yet.
But while we were
God.
talking about Gurley, let's talk about Mister. I'm gonna hold out because I deserve 15 a year, but then I'm just gonna settle for 6.
Settle for 6.
Melvin
a year.
Gordon.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
He had bad advice.
About in the beginning.
Remember I told y'all that? I said, man, that man ain't going to get that kind of paper. Did I tell you?
Yeah.
When we talking about that?
Bad advice. His cousin
bad.
probably running. Hey,
Pookie
man,
was Baby was like, you the man. Motherfucker, you wasn't that great in college. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, for real.
No, he got 16. Not
So
6.
8. No, I'm saying 80. I was
13
saying,
and a half guaranteed.
He got 2 years for $16 million.
but he
That ain't nothing but $8 million apiece. I know you smart.
He said
13
6.
and a half
No, I thought he was
guaranteed,
12. I thought he did 12 and it's 6 a year, but it's 16. Okay, so
Still, not even close to what he thought he was going to get.
If we would have got $15 million a year, that would have been 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
no, we talking about last year he held out
I
because he
know,
thought he
because he
should
thought he
be.
was going to get $15 million a year. Shit, they say
So-
sit your ass down before I make change.
And that's why he and what did it say about him? What was his reason for signing with the Broncos to get back at him
Yeah, it was so he could play against the Chargers.
twice a year?
They ain't got no offensive line.
Yeah, because they said he had.
They got-
They said he had a bigger deal that was lined up, but he said he rejected it because he wanted to be able to play against.
He's lying. He's lying.
Yeah, he lied.
He's lying, man. It's like a dude telling you. It's like a dude telling you.
I'm just telling you what I read.
That's how bitch lie. It's like a guy meet a bitch in a bar. meet a young lady in a bar, and say, "Oh man, she a dime piece. She dived in when the true daylight hit her." You're like, "Whoa, my god!"
No, that's the one that they surround themselves with a bunch of ugly people.
Yes,
and then you look
guys.
at her and you're like, "Oh damn, she's nice," and then those ugly people move away, and she ugly too.
Yeah,
Hey, you better watch your opinions now. Those opinions are strictly for me.
That's just from a movie.
Okay, that's from.
Remember Hall Pass? That movie Hall Pass?
Okay,
Yeah.
Hall Pass. That's a cult film.
Well, I'll tell you, if
PJ over here just laugh. He's just smiling.
if he wants to get back at the Chargers twice a year,
He gonna lose every time.
he better hope they sign someone a little better than Drew Lock because
yeah, for real.
That's what I was saying. Man, they don't even have an offensive line.
no offensive line, no quarterback.
Man, because his name is Luck.
Lock.
It was close enough.
Oh,
But we think we can pull something out of it.
Yeah,
then,
yeah, yeah.
We changed with the O to the U or the U to the. Man, your phone vibrating like that. That was your phone vibrating?
Yeah.
Damn. That shook me over here, man. Like damn 5.7 on the scale. You saw that what's the name, that earthquake over in Utah, huh?
yep.
Hey man, you know them damn Mormons, man. They getting them special panties ready now. 'Cause they
The
think
pajamas?
Yeah, special draws, man.
They got special draws.
But you know about the Mormon religion, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Hey, cut that out now. We don't want to offend nobody tonight. Leave that to me. Leave it to me. But Melvin Gordon, man, I think I wouldn't, man. I tell you one thing. He should have stayed at San Diego because I'm gonna tell you what.
He couldn't.
They got a good
he,
team.
he burned too many bridges there. They weren't keeping him for nothing.
Yeah.
He was done. They were done with him. They were done with him.
He should have never held out.
Never should have held that.
Oh man.
We were saying that from the beginning.
That was a mistake. Total mistake. All right, I got a question for you guys real
Yep.
quick. Do you think Flacco's done, man?
Hell,
Yeah.
he been done.
Yeah.
He was done when he left.
That was my hell yeah, hell no. But
He was done when he left. Baltimore.
Okay, well then we'll move on.
he might-
Hell yeah, hell no. So we
you
don't
know,
want to elaborate on it too much, do we?
I'll elaborate real quick.
Okay, all right.
He might do a quick Jay Cutler move, where some team lost their starter,
Yeah.
some team lost their backup,
He still ain't no good.
And then he'll sign halfway through the season or 5 games.
Halfway,
through.
3 or 4 games in the season when someone's desperate and they need someone a veteran that can come in and just save the season, sort of.
I agree.
He can't save the season, man. He's not even a. He's not a life support. He's a dead support.
You're a head coach or a GM. All right? You lost both your quarterbacks.
All
right.
There's
a veteran sitting out there that you can just bring in for cheap.
No.
For
you still
6, 7, 8
Yeah,
games.
his name is Cam Newton.
I still would.
No, he's one of the hurt ones. He's one of the hurt ones.
I take Cam Newton over him. What are the list of quarterbacks that are still out there?
All right, wait, hold on. Would you take? This is the deep question here.
Who you asking it to? Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you over Flacco? I can't think of his name now. Who's the most controversial 49ers quarterback ever?
Kaepernick?
Yes. Would you take Kaepernick over? I couldn't think of his name. Damn
over
it.
Flacco?
Would you take Kaepernick over Flacco?
No.
Okay. Right.
The reason why I wouldn't take Kaepernick over Flacco, I wouldn't take
because all the shit that goes along with Kaepernick.
Nah.
No, it's not even that, man.
Because at least Flacco's been playing football in the last couple of years.
He's been out of football for now. It's going on 4 years now, right?
Yeah.
So you'd rather have an injured Flacco because he failed his physical designation. What does that mean? That means he's still injured.
But I don't think it was what he failed for. I don't know if it was for his injury from last year though. I want to say it was something else he failed the physical for. Not the what did he have last year? Cracked ribs or something like that?
Yeah, y'all want me to find out? I'll find out, man. Let me I have something by the time we come back.
All right.
He was on injured reserve with neck issues.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
wow.
That's a Peyton Manning thing.
He might need to go and sit down.
Y'all want to hear the list?
Yep, go ahead with him.
I don't even think it's not even that great. It's all right. It's not complete.
It's painful, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not painful. It's just not complete.
No, he shouldn't be. Tom Brady shouldn't be on the list because
he's not. He's not. He's signed. It's on there. But there's no Brian Hoyer around here.
Oh yeah, he just got cut, didn't he?
Yeah. All right. Yep. So
this is not up to date.
Well, this is like as of yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Flacco, Winston, Drew Stanton, been around. Josh McCown, been around. Trevor Siemian, he ain't getting signed. Mike Glennon, he ain't getting signed. Brett Hundley,
he ain't getting signed.
Nope.
Blaine Gabbert,
he ain't getting signed.
It's the bottom of the list here.
Yep. Matt Moore.
Man, he dudes all with backups.
Now, here we go. Joe Webb. Blake Bortles.
Nope.
Bortles can manage a game though.
Geno Smith.
What? Geno Smith.
Geno Smith.
Oh man, come on.
He's on the list.
He's on the list. He got his ass whooped by one of his teammates at the Jets.
Remember that?
Yeah, bust his ass up.
Broke his jaw.
Yeah,
you said
talking shit to a linebacker.
I remember where I was when I saw that happen.
Think about this. How you talking shit to a linebacker? You ain't even.
Hey, I don't know. Was I over here with
the
that?
list? And no. Flacco's on that list, obviously.
I was working at a place in Atlanta when I saw it come across the screen. And I was in their lobby and I laughed so hard everyone looked at me.
He got bitch slapped.
Yeah. I was at Lockheed Martin. That's where I was at. David Fales, Kyle Sloter, Brandon Allen.
I don't think we need to go to the rest of that list.
Matt Sims, Josh Woodrum.
Did you say Cam?
And Cam. Oh no, Cam's still on the team.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Cam is still on a team.
Man, you know damn well none of them boys ain't gonna be in the league no more. They might well go turn their
A few of them will just so they'll
you guys would rather have Flacco over all those people though, right?
There ain't nobody on that list I want. Shit.
You'd rather have no quarterback. Julian Edelman, go out there.
I would work with what I got. I would, man.
Get your rookies some play time.
Yep, I'll take this season as a loss, man. I was like, hey, we are in survival mode.
Yep,
that's the only way you can look at it.
Let's not spend any money to bring in some washed up guy. And
right.
I mean, if you got the cap room, you could bring Flacco in for
what?
$5-6 million to
for what? Man, please.
To save your
backup, man.
season.
Some bitch can't move. man, look, think about this, man.
He ain't saving shit.
Man, you losing. You killing them
He ain't-
around
he
on
ain't
your
saving
team.
nothing.
Man, let me tell you something. You ever been look, man, you in a training camp with guys, and you bring in an old star, and everybody on the sideline looking at him, and they seeing him out there doing what he doing, and then they look at him, and they like, man, this motherfucker can't play no more. Dude, I've been there.
I'm sure.
And your teammates will get you cut.
Did I say Kyle Orton? Kyle Orton's available still.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
hell. What,
Oh, so is Matt Flynn.
man. Yeah,
What about the
Joe
other guy?
Burrow's gonna be just like Matt Flynn when Matt Flynn left LSU.
Who is the guy the big tall guy from the Broncos that went down to Miami?
Osweiler?
Yeah.
Brock Osweiler,
Brock
Didn't I say
Osweiler.
his
Where did he
name?
go?
he at home. On
No,
the
you said
sofa.
Trevor Simeon.
Oh, I said Trevor
He's
Simeon.
at home on the sofa. His name not even on the list. That right there tell you everything you need. Man, now he did get that $68 million.
Oh, he got paid.
From Houston?
Yeah.
Boy, that boy.
You guys remember?
What?
You guys remember Scott Mitchell? Back-
Did he play for Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott Mitchell had that game where he threw all them yards, man, for about the last, he played, 7 games? Joker went down to Miami and signed a $110 million contract.
That's what,
His
that's what happened to Flynn. When Flynn played for us, when Aaron Rodgers was out, he had those couple of good games where he threw like 6 touchdowns, and he played real good against y'all that one game.
He
Y'all,
went to LSU first.
well, yeah.
No, yeah.
He had a
in the
good
snow,
game.
They came back and beat us.
No, we lost that game. The one,
No, when he
talking-
played the Patriots.
yeah,
Yeah.
y'all
he
won.
won.
It was the year we won the Super Bowl. We played in New England.
That was the West. That was when Wes Welker fucking
Dropped the ball.
muffed the pump.
Yeah.
And we got the ball back.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Okay.
y'all, and he had those two good games, and Seattle was like, "Come on over here, let me give you about how much they give him, $90 million or something like that." And then he couldn't even make it out of training camp. Let Russell Wilson come take his job.
Russell Wilson was a better quarterback.
Oh yeah, but you see when
They
you see,
just said Russell Wilson was too short. They said, yeah, I'm short though, but I got drafted in the first round by a Major League Baseball team, you dumbass. I'm a real athlete. Shit, man, they said, damn, man, we got him in the 3rd round. Russell said, now I got to get paid once I win the Super Bowl.
Brock Osweiler retired
He had to.
October 16th, 2019.
See?
Oh my goodness! That fell under the freaking.
yeah,
Nobody heard
because
about
look
it.
who it was.
Look who it was. Shit, he didn't get on TV and cried, and he turned the paperwork
What he do?
in.
Didn't he get punched in the mouth too? I remember he got into a fight like
Who
at
whooped
some.
his ass?
I don't know. He was with his wife at like a restaurant
Oh
somewhere.
yeah,
and
that's
somebody,
right. That's right. He got scared. I was like, he's just a regular street dude, man. That's when he's in Denver.
Yeah.
I was like, man, she probably left his ass. You can't even protect me, punk ass.
She probably gone now because he had them millions that's probably gone. So
Man, you know that's how it is sometimes when you marry dime piece. I keep telling y'all, get you a high 6, a Jessica 7 plus 8. She gonna stay with you. You get them 9s and 10s, boy. You got to have a certain.
Your wallet's gonna be empty.
You got to have a certain amount of money you got to bring home every month to keep them happy.
Man, he started 7 games for Miami in 2018. I don't remember that. I don't remember
and y'all
them
play,
at all.
and I'm sure
You all play him twice.
Where do you go?
I don't remember them at all.
Man, leave him alone. Leave him alone. He probably doing well now.
Yeah, he can work his remote real good.
yeah, I ain't no.
Hey, man. hey. Sometimes.
So, what did y'all think when you first saw that D Hop done got traded for David Johnson?
Yeah, I
thought it was a
I wanted
joke.
to know what you guys thought about that.
I thought it was pre-April Fools.
Yeah, because
I had to look up to see
Receipt-
if I wanted to see if the second headline was going to be Bill O'Brien loses job.
I got an inside story on
What?
that one. I
Was
got
he
some
gonna fire
receipts.
himself?
No, manager would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
See, the problem is,
But he's managing too, isn't he?
yeah,
but there's
he
still
is.
somebody above him.
Yeah.
only person above him is Baby McNair. Baby McNair inherited the team when old man died, and he don't know shit. This Joker, man, he just a dumb ass. He just happened to he inherit the keys to the kingdom and doesn't know what to do. So he let Bill O'Brien.
What's the name that own the Raiders? Like his son.
Yeah, like Baby Davis. Baby Davis, man, I'll tell you a funny story. So we getting ready to go out to the Super Bowl out there in Arizona, right? I say, hey, I said to my old boy's wife, I said, hey, she said, what's in them tents in the back? I said, girl, you don't need to go back there. Shit, it's a little bit too much work going on in there. She said, oh, and all of a sudden, Baby Davis walk in with 2 rentals. She said, Sloan, what's that? I said, girl, close your eyes. Get on back up front.
How's he driving 2 rental cars?
He had 2 rentals, baby. I was like, boy, look at you with that bad hairdo.
Yeah.
So big man, he say, Sloan, no, you go get started tonight. Because, every time we go, so they always give me a disclaimer. Now, Sloan, we know, you need to kind of, all right, I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Then I look at her like, don't. Yes, I am.
I believe that.
But yeah, man. So I can't. Which one of y'all sent it? I didn't. One of y'all sent it to me first. When he got traded.
I'm sure we.
Me.
Oh, it was you, yeah.
It was one of us.
And I looked at it, and I think I looked at it.
It was probably me because I had Adam Schefter's.
I thought it was a misprint.
Thing on like alert, man. I was just refreshing his feed. As soon as free agency broke, I was just refreshing it. Or not free agency, it was the legal tampering period, which is
they might as well fucking call it.
Joke.
They might as well call it just free agency.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man. It's freaking retarded.
Man,
I mean stupid, but excuse me, I didn't mean to say retarded. But it was stupid, man. That's stupid. I just can't understand why they wouldn't just start free agency when they start when illegal tampering or legal tampering is allowed, because everybody gets all the deals are already worked out.
Yeah,
that was personal when he got rid of him, because listen to me very carefully. Through a very, very, very strong receipt that Hawkins and a couple other players used to make fun of O'Brien, said he was dumb and stupid, how he get the job, and they used to make fun of him all the time. And word got back to him that they were talking shit about him. That's why he got cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was personal, man.
No, 100% was personal.
It was personal, man.
O'Brien pulled him to the side over the summer.
Yep.
Talked to him and said, I don't see you as a leader in the locker room.
Yeah, because he's always
whatever you're doing on the side, in your personal life.
Yep.
You got to clean up. We have issues with.
Yep.
Then he called him Aaron Hernandez and.
Yeah. Well, if he would have told me, I said, "Motherfucker, y'all drafted when you was up there. So what the hell you complaining to me about it?" What?
But yeah, when I saw it, I looked at it and just put my phone down, and I didn't even think twice, because I don't know why I just didn't register. And then I was like, wait a minute. So
I wouldn't want to go play for him. I don't want to play for any coach that used to coach on a Bill Belichick as a fucking head coach. I mean, seriously. The only one that was decent, who was the only one that was decent? Nick Saban.
Mm-hmm. Well,
he won't coach in the pros.
But
anymore.
Down there though, what's the name? Look like he's trying to I guess make his own path or whatever. Old Flores down there in Miami. Mm-hmm. Now, he all right. Look, he don't look. I ain't heard nothing coming out of there about him.
Flores is his own man.
Yeah.
You ever seen his life story? They did a life story on him on ESPN, man. Mm-hmm. How he grew up.
I ain't see it.
He don't put up with no shit. See, here's the deal. See, how should I say this without pissing off some people? Because I got to say this right. Certain type of coaches lie to players who do not represent their culture and don't think nothing of it. And when you get a legit guy that represent your culture, he always going to give you that love. And that's the problem that you have with guys like O'Brien, John Gruden, to name a few guys, Bill O'Brien, Matt Patricia. These guys got these little bitty egos. Mm-hmm. And they come in there, and if it was in real world scenario, some of those guys will get their ass whipped.
Yeah.
Dude, I seen it. I had one grab me one time. And I looked at him, and I went to his office, and I said, Coach, anything you ask me to do, I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't dog cuss me like that.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man.
Especially in front of your
Can't do that.
peers.
Yeah, in front of everybody else.
When coaches try to show up a guy like that, man, the only thing that stops some of these guys from doing that, man, when they look at their $1 million house, swimming pool, it holds them back. But in real world scenario, man, they wouldn't do that shit.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm saying. And so when you take Flores, man, when you look at his life story that was on the ESPN special, those guys played for him. They could have tanked the season, man.
They could have.
Yeah.
They didn't.
They play for him. They like him. They play for him.
Mm-hmm.
Now all they got to do is get rid of the guy that's owning it. Anyway.
Well, yeah. They
Sorry.
They fire sailed everybody in
Yeah.
the first few weeks of that season.
He got rid of everybody.
Yep. Everybody.
And he still pulled what he pulled 6 wins.
Yeah.
And he was the only one of the disciples that beat Belichick.
Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Yep.
I think he's going to be successful, man.
Seems like it.
Oh, I got so much shit to say about that Detroit thing, man. Oh, my
But-
goodness.
The stuff.
Back to the
You got
Hopkins
stuff
trade,
to
though.
say.
I'll tell you what. Don't be sleeping on the Cardinals next season.
Oh nah.
Kyler Murray's excited.
Kyler Murray's excited. They
Man, they putting together a team.
They got Kenyon Drake coming back.
Kenyon Drake's coming back. Man, they picked up Jordan Phillips.
And guess what they going to
Yep.
do in the draft? Nothing but offensive line.
They're gonna protect that boy.
Yep. And
They're
then
gonna protect him.
They going offensive lineman, man.
hey, looking at this right here, if y'all viewers out there, we got the TV on as usual. There's a game going on. 2 teams in that same division. Hardest division in the NFL next season.
It always has been.
NFC West. Think about that. We just talking about the Cardinals getting better. Those 2 teams, the 49ers.
They go to stay better.
Yeah.
And NFC South's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
NFC South.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
No, it ain't. What makes you think it's gonna be fun to watch? Don't. What?
You got the Falcons.
Yeah.
You got the Saints.
Yeah.
Picked up some more firepower.
Yeah.
You got Teddy Bridgewater's gonna be running around Carolina.
Oh yes.
With Christian McCaffrey.
And what else?
Then you got a little thing happening down in Tampa.
Bullshit. now let me explain this to you. Let me.
I guess we're getting into it.
All right, here it is.
See, I was trying to hold out tonight.
Are we diving in now?
Yes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Diving in.
Your big brother.
We didn't even get through any of them. There's so many more stuff, so much more shit that went on, man. All right,
Man,
go
let
ahead.
me ask you this
We'll
question.
get to it.
Do you have to work tomorrow? Do you have to work tomorrow?
I told you, Anthony, I got a 12-pack.
Oh yeah, he did say he's gonna have.
We
a
did
12
say we're gonna have a lot to talk about tonight.
Well, I'm trying. Oh, let me not even get into this NFC South. We're gonna talk about that later because,
We're still gonna stay on the NFC West then.
man, if you were in my studio this week, I would tell AC on the phone, man. Ooh. Man, we had the who's who of the NFL up in there.
Oh really?
Cause there's nobody else. I let them come work out at my place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even my wife was talking shit about it. No,
How about you letting people come in there?
yeah, she's like, how can you let the NFL people, girl? That's a different game. That's where the money come from. Now you need to chill out now.
Why? Who's in there? Who's in there?
Well, we'll probably talk about it after.
I can't get no name, but man, we had the owner's best friend was there.
Oh, you talked about him before.
His best friend, man, it was like, wow, man. It's a damn slave that they work out. Yeah, they just come here part-time. Don't worry about it. Get your ass over on the bike and leave it alone. Just be quiet. Man, we talking some real football. Hunter was there. Everybody was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
You gotta bring Hunter on the show, man.
Yeah,
like the
I
hell
told
out
you,
of
yeah. Yo, but anyway, we gonna talk about that subject later, cause man, everybody say Sloan. I started preaching. I even took Pass the Hat around. Man,
They passed the hat around.
Pass the Hat around. $100 only. Big face. Gotta have big face, man.
But yeah, that's in my opinion. I think that's gonna be the the hardest division
Yeah.
in the league next year.
Bar none.
It always is. You know, like you said, it always is.
Man, think about the quarterbacks you got in that league, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the defenses.
Yep.
Shit.
Wide receivers. I think.
ends.
And look, as much as you want to laugh at the Rams right now, cause they ain't got nothing, but I bet they still won them games they play against them teams.
He ain't gonna be no walkthrough.
No.
Shit.
They do still have Aaron
They're
Donald.
looking to get rid of Cooks too. Still.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're looking for a trade on Cooks.
You got too much money involved in it, man.
They have too much
money.
on that. They got too much on the books right now.
Yep, too much
Yeah,
money.
you're right.
Man.
They want to try to clear up some cap space.
Because everybody knows what he's about. Running fast in a straight line.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, if you got a guy that can throw the ball to him, it looks good.
Who? Golf?
But the quarterback issue there, you know who exposed him as a quarterback?
When Todd Gurley got hurt.
Yep. And who else? The
Yep.
best defensive mind in the NFL history.
Bill Belichick.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember I kept saying, man, you get in his face, man, he ain't going to do nothing.
Well, that and he
got-
knew him
he got
too because
exposed in the
he
Super Bowl,
had him.
man.
He watched him play every day for 9 months. He watched every route that boy could run for 9 months.
Yep.
You know, that was one of Bill Belichick's best deals ever.
Yeah.
Ever. He traded him for he got him for what, 2nd round pick?
Yep.
Used him for a year, traded him for a 1st round pick.
Now the question is, man,
It's like a Zeke and Dak situation. Same thing. You shut Zeke down, Dak ain't doing nothing.
man, I keep telling people that, man. I have friends, cousins, and stuff that are Dallas Cowboys. Oh man, you know Dak Prescott. Man, look, Dak Prescott. He should have took that money.
Yep.
Number 2, he should shut his damn mouth and be a Dallas Cowboy for life. Man, you know, man, I don't get it. Because without Zeke Elliott, that offense will not go.
That's right. That's right. It's proven, man. You can see the numbers every year, every game, man, every game. But what do you guys think about the Stephon Diggs going to Buffalo?
That I think that was.
It's gonna be a shit
That
show.
was shocking to me, man.
It's gonna
I
be
don't. You know what? It wasn't very shocking to me. I mean, maybe Buffalo was the shocking part of it. But
Yeah, that was the shocking part of it for me. It's a good fit.
Minnesota, their front office was sitting around the phone waiting for someone to call.
They were tired of him.
They could not wait to deal that man out of Minnesota.
But here's the problem with him going to Buffalo. You know, he complained about Kirk Cousins not getting in the ball. This Josh Allen kid, he's an athletic kid, but guess what his problem is?
Throwing downfield.
One thing if you can't do that as a quarterback in this league, you on borrowed time, baby.
Yeah.
And that's why Minnesota wanted to get rid of him, though, too, PJ. You're right. He started running his mouth and opening his mouth too much.
Well, you know,
he turned into one of them Antonio Browns, like a diva,
you know
like
what?
that. And they want to separate themselves from somebody like
Don't you
that.
talk about
And they
Brown like
extended
that.
They extended
Don't you talk about Brown like that. Stop it. Brown going to be with Brady down in Tampa.
Yeah, he is. But
no, they're not. They're not going to bring him in there.
Shit, how much you want to bet? How
They
much you want to
reported that
bet?
they're not going to. You know what? I hope
Bruce
they do.
Arians,
He's
no
gonna-
Brown.
He'll ruin everything.
Bruce Arians, no Brown.
If they willing to wait, because in my personal opinion, if it could take Brown 2 years to get back to playing on the NFL field, just because of all the red tape, all the NFL punishments and whatever.
Yeah.
So by the time he would get to Tampa Bay, Brady beat them retired. You know what I'm saying? So
they gonna expedite it. Big word.
But anyways, on the Stephon Diggs part though, that was a shocking little move right there.
I think it's gonna go south.
That he went up there, and I think he's going to do well. It's a good fit, you know.
What
young quarterback
wasn't
and,
shocking to me, and I knew he was gone. He bitched all last season.
Yeah,
well, not
Yeah,
all
but
last
the
season.
Buffalo,
about
though,
halfway
I didn't
through.
think Buffalo.
That was the most shocking
Remember,
part.
I sent you guys that message about him tweeting. You know, it's time for a change or something like that.
Yeah.
He tweeted, and so I knew there was something coming. I just didn't think Buffalo. I thought somebody else, maybe even a Raiders or a Chargers or something
Well, it was
like that.
It was
You know
a
what I mean?
trade, right? It was a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnesota tried to get him as far because if he had been a free agent, where do you think he'd have went? If he was tired of Minnesota, he'd fuck around and jumped on the Bears, the Packers, Lions,
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
who play him twice a year. So the Minnesota was like, let's get him as far away from this damn division as we possibly can. They
He
probably
would
don't even
never see him in the playoffs.
How many draft picks you got? 3, 4? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, because
Well, they did better than fucking Houston did. Shit, I mean, think about it. Houston traded their best receiver for a broke down ass running back. you shit, just on lap support. Literally.
No,
and
you
Trump
can-
didn't even give him the respirator.
you can literally you couldn't go wrong saying that D Hop is probably the best wide receiver in the National Football League.
He's a top 5 easily.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he's
top 3.
He's top 5. I would say he's top 5.
Yeah.
Well, wait, who's above him then?
Above him?
Michael Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael
right now.
Thomas. Yep.
Julio
What I'm saying
Jones.
is like
Yeah, Julio.
the argument that you there can be an argument made that he's the best. In other words, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Oh, absolutely. Because who's throwing to him? I mean,
and now you gonna see.
He was good. He was good when he had Matt Castle throwing at him. He was fucking good.
yeah, he was. Yeah, absolutely.
Next season, Larry Fitzgerald is gonna be fire. Larry Fitzgerald gonna catch so many balls next year. Just watch and see, man.
Because
He ain't gonna have the heat on him no more.
Hopkins
Hopkins
man.
Hopkins gonna be
He's gonna have a
double
lot of
teamed.
pressure
Then they
taken
got
off him, yeah.
that young boy, that tight end they got too.
Yeah. What's his name?
Shit. Then they got the running back. I mean,
It's just like a
they big
Juju and Antonio Brown.
and they had a pretty decent defense. Think about it, man. You played
And they bolstered up the defense.
and both those. Think about this: when the Cardinals played the Rams and Seattle, they gave them fits.
Yeah.
They gave them fits.
They did.
They didn't get blown out.
Both the games against the 49ers. See?
That's right.
Yeah. Nah, they
Oh,
gonna be-
Jermaine Gresham.
Yeah, Jermaine Griffin. Guess where he went to school?
Oh no.
Did I say something wrong?
Always comes down to that.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, I can say this about our boys. When our boys get in, they produce.
They do.
Yeah, I can't.
Say what you want to say.
I can't even.
Now we might not keep beat them SEC schools when we all together on the same team. But when we get our ass in that league, that money motivate us.
Yeah.
That paper, boy.
Hey, yeah, and
Shit,
once then that little kid gonna be running around next
midget
year.
man. I call him midget man. Man, he
little-
little man. I seen him, but
Hey man, he looked like when the first time I saw him take off and scramble, man.
look like damn
Look like the Flintstones.
video game.
Yeah, they look like the Flintstones when he runs in the car.
Yeah.
What is it? Do a beat going?
But the thing is, man, he's a better baseball player than football player.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
No, he was
He
drafted
was
ninth
a
overall.
highly touted
Number one.
yeah, draft pick, and then yeah.
They gave him $4 million in college.
Cause he didn't look that little on the field when he played in college.
Yeah, when you get around them big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get around the monsters. But you know what's so funny? I saw the boy Steph Curry when I was out in California. I thought he was little.
Is he tall?
I'm 6 foot tall. You was 6'3"?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
Man, that joker big as AC. And I was like, and when you see him on the court with the Giants, he looked like a little kid.
I had the same.
Yeah.
I had the same thing with Rory McIlroy. You know, I watch a lot of golf.
Yeah.
I see Rory, this young kid. You know, he just looks tiny, standing next to Tiger, small. Standing all these next, small. I'm working at the Ritz-Carlton downtown Atlanta one day. PGA's in town, and I see some people walking in, walking through. So I open up the door and I hold the door for him. And it's goddamn Rory McIlroy, motherfuckers.
Tiger Woods is big too.
6'4", just massive. I was like,
Really?
Tiger Woods is a big
Rory
dude.
McIlroy's huge.
Wow.
And he wasn't with his fiance either.
Man, I tell you, the biggest dude I seen one time, man. I saw. You remember the baseball player that used to play baseball here, John Rucker. You remember him?
John Rocker?
John Rocker.
Yeah.
Man, I was at Australian Body Works one day, man, working out. I'm in there with some of the bodybuilder guys, man. I say, hey, man, guess who that is? because that's when he made that comment on the
Yeah, the subway.
on the subways, right? Some of the bros will go there and go handle him for a minute. So remember that when the big ass Tony Freeman was with me. Who was that? Carlos Jordan. These are bodybuilders, like professional bodybuilders. Man, actually Dexter Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Curly Top. All the guys, man. They say, Sloan, what do you think? I said, man, leave that white boy alone, man. He said, man, whoop his head. No, you don't, man. I said, that dude got millions of dollars. You broke. You definitely go to jail. Leave him alone. They started laughing. Oh, I mean, he dude's rich too, man, but he ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah.
Man, but he was huge.
Was
man,
he?
Talk about like 6'6". He was pushing right at about 250. And he wasn't a fat 250.
Yeah,
I say,
so-
man, it take all y'all to get it. I mean, the bodybuilding now, they like 5'8", 5'9", but they wide though.
Yeah.
Man, they couldn't handle him. He been too much, man.
Yeah.
But he was big. now I know why he was on the. I said, why nobody whoop his ass on the subway when he was in New York? And I realized he was bigger than most people on the subway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he could get away with stuff like that. I was like shocked, man.
All right, so let's jump into what is undoubtedly, besides the pandemic that's going on in this world,
The worst thing that's happened in the last week.
the worst.
Man, you looking
I'm just saying
down
the biggest news
Unleash the Kraken.
in sports is the fact that Tom Brady sent out on social media a few days ago that he would not be returning as the quarterback of the New England Patriots.
Shit, he should have done that shit 5 years ago, man. He already had it written down.
As you
man.
guys know, we got a couple of Patriot diehards on the show, so I'm gonna let them take the floor, man, because that's a.
I wore my Brady goat shirt tonight.
I'll just say this before I hand it over: it's gonna be really weird to see him in that jersey next season.
No, it won't. He ain't gonna be that long. That offensive line gonna let him come through. Hey, I've been waiting on this tonight, man. I called AC last night. When I called you around about 10 o'clock.
I think it was.
Yeah, I said, AC, I'm going in on him. I'm going in. I gotta go in.
So y'all give me the thoughts,
tip
man.
to the tail.
I got to get a fresh one here.
You gotta get a fresh one.
Hey, hey, I got to go in from the tip to the tail, from the tail to the rail. That's all I got to say, because it won't be in jail.
I got a big one too.
Yeah, get you a 16.
Come on, baby.
Listen,
I want you to start it off so I can go in.
Eventually, it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Eventually, it was going to happen where I was going to go into an offseason not knowing who the quarterback for New England Patriots was going to be. I just did not know it was going to happen this way.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that it might. I just didn't want to come to terms. This week, I had to come to terms.
Yeah.
This guy's killing me over here. I can't even be serious.
Come on, keep talking.
This shit was set in motion 3 years ago. It was set in motion in 2017.
Oh, poor thing.
2017, general manager from the San Francisco 49ers called up,
I'm the hype
Bill
man
Belichick.
tonight.
And he said, we want to trade for your quarterback. And Bill said, no problem.
He said, which
said-
one?
He said, you give me a first-round draft pick,
You can have that
and
son of a bitch.
you could have Tom Brady.
Oh, Lord.
Lynch about fell off his chair.
I'm
said-
gonna ask him when I see him again. When I see him, when he come, because he always come over to Big Man house. I'm gonna ask him about. Man, is that really true?
And Belichick said, "Yep." He's like, "Let me just go upstairs and talk to the guy upstairs." He goes, "First round draft pick. You can have old Tom Brady."
You can take all of them. Take your wife too.
You know what Lynch saw too when he heard that offer? He thought, "Oh man, I know what Elway got when he did that same when he got paid. Man, he said, shoot, boy, about to win some rings."
No.
No, Lynch said, no, let me tell you what he did. Belichick played his ass. He said, look, I'm a dang. No, he said, damn, Garoppolo must be better than Brady. Shit, let me get, no, that's all right. You can keep him. Give us Garoppolo.
Yep, Belichick went upstairs and talked to Robert Kraft about it.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Kraft said, "Hell no." There's
Robert Kraft was probably sitting there like,
way I'm signing off on that deal.
Bill, you know
We're trading Jimmy Garoppolo for a pick, and Tom is staying here.
You know what really happened when Belichick went up to
Bob.
Robert Kraft office, man. He pulled away from that chair, and that little ching chong girl jumped up. What's wrong, Doctor?
No, shut up.
She pulled away from
So anyway,
she pulled away from underneath the desk.
word got down to Tom. Tom was obviously furious. That's when all that shit between him and Belichick was going
Oh
down.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. They weren't even talking to each other.
Nope.
As far as I was understood.
Yeah.
And Brady restructured his contract that year. He threw in a no trade, no franchise tag clause on it. Made it a team-friendly deal, as he always does.
Yep.
And then he wrote that little 2-page, "Sorry, I'm leaving."
So he wrote it 3 years ago.
Wrote it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And saved it on his little iPhone.
And hit send.
Yeah, and then just held on to it until this week.
So man, you got to give Brady some. All jokes aside, considering that your boyfriend don't want you no more, you still got to stay in the house with him. He bringing all them other fine things coming through, and you got to stay there and take it because you ain't got nowhere to go.
You know what? I don't know how you feel, John.
Oh, man.
What?
I don't feel good. No, like you said, it was gonna happen, and better now, I think, than later. I would love to see him retire as a Patriot. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that's not gonna happen.
It ain't happening, bro. That's
but regardless, like you said, always a Patriot, and he will always be. So
the question.
it's actually, at first it was tough to swallow, but now it's actually exciting to me because I want to see where the Patriots are going to go. Brady's got what? Do you think he's going to do his whole 2-year contract down there in Tampa?
I think so.
But then that's going to be it, man. That's it for him. He's done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 45 years old, he's not going to be coming back after that. So, to me, dude, there's so much I can talk about, and I don't want to freaking just make this podcast go 3 hours here. But
it doesn't bother me. I ain't got nowhere to go.
all right, so let me go then.
Hold on.
Okay.
Before you get started.
Go ahead.
Now, I know y'all having very good hopes that Brady would do well at Tampa, but I don't think he will because that offensive line gave up.
Yeah, how many times did Jameis get sacked last year, man?
49.
Yeah, that's gonna be a rough year for him. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. 49 sacks with a quarterback that can run. Think about it.
Yeah.
Let's just say they're going to be drafting hard.
They better get some TB12 injections. That's all they going to need a lot of gear down there for that joke. You know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
You better go get some of that goat hormone, them goat pills.
Them antlers or whatever.
Yeah, because,
Ray
man,
Lewis.
that offensive line, man, think about it. Jameis was an athletic dude. And he couldn't get away from him with that offensive line. And Tom Brady can't even move, but, man, I think Tom Brady would have been better off going to San Diego. Much better roster, better offensive line, and they stacked.
But why didn't he go there?
Because he probably wanted to, man.
I mean, I think
he didn't go over there because
his
son Jack.
Did nobody want him?
Yeah.
No.
They
his son
had
Jack.
an offer
He wanted to be able to have a shorter commute to be able to see his family. Because that's one of the biggest things for him.
Well, the girl's still living up in
New York.
Yeah,
It ain't about money. It ain't about winning.
No, it ain't about no
This is about his brand.
He just wanted to get away from
brand
Belichick.
and about his family. Not in that order, though.
He felt slighted, man.
He wanted to get away from Belichick, and it puts last.
Oh no, Belichick and him, They both wanted to get away from each other.
Yeah, and it put last year.
That was a two-way street there, which is great. It actually works out better for both of them.
It put last year into I don't know if it works out better for both of them, but it put last year into a different perspective for me. I was, all last year, how did they not pick up anybody? How did they not make any deals? How did they not get any wide receivers? Mm-hmm. Belichick didn't want him.
Right.
So he
Belichick didn't want him.
Year.
It was a damn sabotage year. Belichick's like, this is what we're giving you. If you can't do anything with it, then it's on you.
So do you think the Antonio Brown signing was something more of Kraft and Brady?
No, because
Belichick tried to get him. Yeah,
Belichick liked him.
Or was that Belichick saying, "Okay, we're bringing this guy in"?
Because he knew he could get him for cheap.
But Brown did that to himself, man. Mm-hmm. Belichick actually, they had a videotape of them on the field when they played Pittsburgh. Belichick said, "Man, I sure would love to play with you."
Yep.
Yeah,
he said it. Belichick said it.
So you can't say that. Then you can't say that it was a sabotage year last year. Then
I don't think
they tried to bring people in to actually do it. Then.
Yeah, they could have made plenty of moves to bring some people in.
Yep,
plenty of moves. They didn't even try to get Sanders.
You think Bill really?
They made one move for Sanu, and that was it.
Yeah.
Well, man, they couldn't record no more games and stuff and pre-workouts, and so shit got loose.
Shut up.
Shit, what, man? Don't get mad and want to punch me, man. I told you I was going in.
It would have had to start the draft then.
I wouldn't bring.
I mean, how many good receivers did they miss out on last year?
Whole bunch of them
in last year's draft.
I wanted
Metcalf.
A
whole bunch of them, man.
You think Bruce Aaron gonna start recording like they did in Grant?
They might.
Wouldn't it be funny if that shit would happen though?
Ultimately, though, it came down. It was Brady didn't want to come back, and he made it so he had all, as David Price would say, I hold all the cards. You know what I mean? I hold the trump card.
He did,
because he said he didn't want to come back. He didn't want to come back from last year, man.
But Belichick didn't want him either because Belichick
did not reach out.
He did not reach out. He did not reach out to him the whole offseason.
Well, didn't you say that 3 years ago?
But I mean,
Belichick wanted to get rid of his ass anyway.
Brady already knew that he wasn't going to. Brady knew that he was already done. He was already done with it.
You know what this reminds me of, man? It reminds me of Chuck Noll and Terry Bradshaw. Do you know when Terry Bradshaw played for Chuck Noll, all those Super Bowls they won? They never talk to each other.
Jesus.
I mean,
not surprising though. I mean,
think about it.
Pittsburgh hated Bradshaw for a long time
because Bradshaw didn't want to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody didn't know the inside story. Then when Chuck Noll was dying, they patched it up. But Chuck Noll, that's the way he coached.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Sometimes, man, Bradshaw wanted to be acknowledged, kind of like Brady.
Yeah.
The same thing.
You want that level of respect.
You want that acknowledged. Everybody want to be recognized for doing something well. You say, no, motherfucker, it's me. You go out, run the plays like I tell you. You win Super Bowl.
Right.
Like Belichick said in one interview, he said,
Belichick ain't going to give that to him. He's going to treat him like everybody else.
Right. He said, well, why are you complaining? You won 6 Super Bowls. Why would Tom
But
Brady
that's his job, though. That's Belichick's job. He is going to treat everybody equally. He ain't going to treat anybody like put him up on a pedestal like that.
Man, let me tell you
why. How does that benefit him?
Right, being on the football team, man. I would tell you this from my experience being on the football team. Everybody come from different social economic backgrounds. Everybody's different race, different religion, all that. And guess what? And everybody's going to be treated differently by the coach. Everybody, if you're a main guy, you get a little bit more leeway. You are just a regular guy, a marginal guy, you expendable. It's basically on your level of ability, your availability and need. When I was at Oklahoma once, man, when I was a freshman, I got in a lot of trouble, really bad. I got kicked out of school. I don't share that with a lot of people. The only reason they kept me because I could do something that nobody else could do that was there at the time. That's the only reason they let me back in. My father told me this. My dad said in some situations, talent trumps behavior.
Oh, yeah, we see that shit all the time.
And when your skill set start to diminish, your youthfulness is limited. And Tom Brady 3 years ago, they saw it. They see it in camp. That's why he never thought that.
And Belichick is
He's the
He's
master.
the best at picking that out.
He'd rather get rid of you too early than
too late.
Richard Seymour, I met him at a function, man. I asked him, man, how do you go from defensive MVP to all this? And he said, man, I was shocked. You remember when they got rid of Richard? Everybody was like, oh my God, they got rid of Richard.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of them.
Richard was killing me. Richard was leading the league in sacks, knockouts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm making up stats, but but you tell me, Richard Seymour was killing them. They said, see ya.
Yeah.
He went to the Raiders.
Yep.
Man, no, there was everybody in the league just like, wow. Then he got rid of, who was that?
Vince Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork.
Ty Law.
Ty Law. Yeah, that was
Jamie
really,
Collins.
Ty Law was really nasty when he left.
Yeah, but you know what? All those guys come around, give them a big old hug. They know. They didn't at the time.
It's the ego.
They know
what
now.
What about Willie? Willie McGinnis?
Willie McGinnis?
He never complained.
No.
No, he don't complain because he's on the networks.
He said, well, no, Willie's
Well,
talking
no,
about it.
he still hangs out at the camps and everything when you don't have to be there.
He said, I'm a Patriot. He said, hey, man, he said, but Belichick actually called him into the office. He said, look, we trading you to Cleveland because Romeo wants you. But you know what I did? You know, Willie McGinnis used to be a gang member. He was 165
Yeah.
Crip.
Oh, yeah.
So he said, well, I think I better talk to him right.
Who was the dude that committed? I can't think of his name. He committed Seau.
Junior
Seau.
Seau.
Yeah.
Junior Seau too. He got rid of him too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he called.
That was towards the end of his.
Yeah. He couldn't fill the hole, man. He stepped too slow.
Patriots got him when he was kind of.
They got him on the back end of his career, man.
Yeah,
I saw that too, man. I'll never forget that.
Should have
shit.
won a fucking Super Bowl.
You remember that? When he went
to tackle a running back, and the running back like his shin,
his heel,
hit Junior Seau right here,
his arm, his forearm. Oh,
Yep.
and he just got up and walked off the field with his hanging down like that.
There's nothing he could do, man. So man, when these things happen, man, it happens, man. When you've been told.
So you think Belichick got rid of him at the right time? Is that what you're saying?
Who, Brady?
Yeah.
No, he actually held on to him too long. He couldn't get no value from it. He couldn't get no decent trade for him. He couldn't get nothing for him.
And I think also, man.
Am I right, PJ?
Yeah. I think, losing a player like that you've watched and loved for 20 years, dude.
19.
It's but a lot of it when that player is gone is also when you start looking at like how is this player to be replaced. That's part of the heartache that comes with that because
it ain't gonna be Stidham.
And that's what I'm feeling now.
Because you know what, if it's no secret, Tom Brady was he's on the decline. He's his ability is on the decline. Guess who else is on decline? Aaron Rodgers. Now, if I knew that we could draft or pick up two or any one of these other a good replacement, I wouldn't be as heartbroken if the Packers just let him go right now.
Seriously?
No, you'd be heartbroken.
I'd be heartbroken, but at the same time, if you knew you could be his replacement to come in, I'm a fan of the team, not the player, man. I love Aaron Rodgers to death, and I appreciate what he's done for my team, but I love my team, though.
I agree with PJ last couple weeks ago when you said it's just like a lottery ticket. You scratch it out.
You don't know what you're going to get.
You don't know what you're going to get. Mm-hmm. I mean, man.
That's it.
I've seen a lot of football in my day. And I've been on the end of that too. Somebody tell we going with somebody younger, and you 28 years old, 27. Mm-hmm. I mean, shit. You're like, damn, man. What do you do? You just gotta move on in life, man.
Yeah.
And hey, any guy that ever been football at a high level have experienced that rejection. Man, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I don't got any qualms with Brady either for doing the way he did it. He actually played it out the way he should have. And
he did it with class, man.
He did what he needed to do.
And they tried to get rid of him 3 years ago.
He really did.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
realized that it was the end of the road with him with the Patriots and Belichick, and for him to put the no trade, no franchise tag clause and the last contract that he signed
Right,
was
right. He didn't
was the best move. It was the best move for him, and that in actuality, it was the best move for the
He
Patriots.
gave him a
too.
1-year contract, man. I get you into the story. Shannon Sharp, man, like years ago, when Mike Shanahan called him into the office and said, "Hey, you are the best receiving tight end. Listen to the wording. You're the best receiving tight end in the NFL." He said, "But I need more out of you this year and moving forward." He said, "What you mean, coach?" He said, "Well, I need you to start blocking." He said, "Oh, okay. Well,
Who said that to him?
Mike Shanahan."
Oh, okay.
He said, "If you're not willing to block, I'm gonna have to ship your ass on out."
Mm-hmm.
Told him straight up. That's what I mean by a coach that doesn't lie to you. When you know what I said earlier?
Yeah.
In the program here, when I said some coaches lie to you to your face and that kind of thing. Now, the coaches of the same culture never lie to the players. They tell them straight up. But the other coaches that's not part of that culture, they lie. Shanahan didn't lie. He told them, if you're not willing to block, I'm going to get rid of you.
I don't need you here.
That's how he ended up with the Ravens.
Nope, that came later.
Oh, it was later?
That came later. That's when that's like his second or third year with Denver. When he went to the Ravens brought him in and said, "Look, we don't care what you did." Ozzie brought him in and said, "Look, the only reason we bring you in here is to lead these younger players.
Yeah.
We don't need you to make all pro, be a locker room stability for our offense." Ozzie told him that we ain't gonna give you no hell of a passes and all that. He didn't have no hell of stats with there, but what he did, he kept it together because the 1 year when
he got that third ring.
right, the 1 year when they had problems running, they would want to throw the ball. Ray Lewis, Rod Woodson, and Shannon Sharp went to the head coach, was what was his name? No, Brian Billick.
Yeah.
They said, "Look, we need you to run the ball. All we need to do is get 7 points. We'll take care of the rest." Big Saragusa. And so Billy said, "Well, hell, when Ray Lewis come tell you to do that, you change your offense." Because, see, he was a throwing guy. Think about it. He had Randy Moss, Jake Reed, Chris Carter. Shit, he was like, "Shit, I'm killing." So he tried to make Chris Difford a damn throwing quarterback. Man, hand that ball off to Jamal Lewis and keep going. We got this. That's what they did. Now, think about this. You ever seen a quarterback win a Super Bowl and get cut the following year? That was different.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's how they end up with Flacco.
Yep.
Or who was in between them though? Somebody was in between them.
Tony Banks. They got him.
It was another one, man. I can't remember his name. I
thought it was Tony.
He was a highly drafted rookie quarterback, and he was trash. I can't remember what his name was though.
Was it? That wasn't Geno Smith.
No.
For the
No,
Ravens.
that was way too.
Yeah, it was for the Ravens. Yeah.
Who was it? I thought it was Tony Banks.
You looking it up? No, Tony Banks was in there, but he the one from Ohio State.
He came from the Rams
Okay.
because he played behind.
Who's the quarterback the Ravens drafted who played for Ohio State?
Was it for Ohio State?
Kyle Bowler.
That's the one, Kyle Bowler. That's the
yeah.
one I'm talking about. Who was trash, but he got drafted really high though.
Yeah, because he looked like a quarterback.
Yeah.
He height, tall, big arm.
Steve McNair played there
Yeah.
for one season, huh?
Yeah.
Well, two.
He played for the Rams.
No, the Ravens.
For the Ravens.
Ravens.
Oh.
Yeah, then that side piece killer, man. You never, rule is never go to sleep at your side piece house after you have an argument. She has no allegiance to you. What?
Well,
Did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't, because that's probably exactly what happened to him.
That's how Dion got busted. That's how Dion got divorced from Sherrera. Seriously. He went to sleep at the girl's house, and the girl took pictures of him in the bed like this.
Hey, so how do you guys? What else? What are the thoughts do you have on the Brady trade right here?
The
Brady thing.
I mean,
no trade.
The Brady acquisition
look, if you go
to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
the Bucks I think their offensive weapons are better than San Diego, but everything else, I mean, San
What about
Diego
the
has
O-line?
That's what they have to work on.
They
Yeah,
ain't got no offensive line. That's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying. The only thing is the offense, the receivers, and running back to a certain extent in Tampa Bay.
The defense, they have a good defense.
Yeah, they got a decent, but shit, San Diego got a Bosa playing on the damn defensive line.
But man, I say San Diego has a better roster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
They definitely have a better roster, but for its speed, separation, I give it to Tampa. But overall team, offensive line, their problem was damn pregnant man. He kept throwing too many damn interceptions.
Oh yeah.
That's why they got rid of Rivers.
You know how many games they lost by 7 points last season?
Because of Phillip Rivers.
No. I meant Tampa.
Oh,
I
see,
think 7 or 8, right?
7.
Yeah.
They lost 7 games by 7 points.
Because he kept give it back to me.
yeah. So I mean,
30 for 30.
him. I mean, him going there. I guess it's for whatever his reasons, his personal reasons. He wanted to go to Tampa Bay instead of going to San Diego.
It was the only choice he had because
Didn't nobody else want
the
them.
market was not as big as he thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
He only had 3 teams that were vying for him.
And
In actuality, it was the Raiders, it was San Diego, or the Chargers, excuse me,
Speaking of,
and Tampa.
And
And
he only-
Tampa gave him the best offer.
yep.
The Raiders couldn't put up what the Tampa Bay was going to, and
No.
the Chargers were not logistically acceptable to Brady.
Hey,
So Tampa was basically
'cause the Raiders
only offer that he could
they
have
said
done.
Mariota.
Yeah, they
Hey,
got Marcus Mariota. Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about this, man. Here was the problem with
No, but they were vying for him. They made an offer, but they were like, oh, once they saw what Tampa and everybody, and actually once they
didn't
saw
wanna do
what
it.
Brady, I'm sorry, once they saw what Brady
wanted.
was saying that he wanted.
Gruden
Well,
said,
that-
hell
that-
no.
yeah,
That's what
it.
I was going to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Raiders said
Gruden
heck
putting up
no.
with that shit.
And so did, I think
well,
so did
Arians,
Chargers, too.
he wanted creative. You know, he wanted to help
Pick the
A
players.
collaboration.
pick the
Yeah.
players.
He wanted
He wanted to help come up,
collaboration
create
with the coach.
create the playbook, and
Yeah.
and run these plays and run that. And you know, Gruden ain't gonna let him do
Said,
that.
you must be out of your damn
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
It's my team.
Arians is like, whatever you want to do,
down
man.
there,
I'm open.
How many
I'm the
big coaches-
quarterback
how many-
whisperer. I want to do this.
Wait. Bruce gonna have that bar ready to go during the meetings.
Oh, he got
Did I
that.
say something wrong?
Apparently not, because we.
I know I got receipts on that one. Being out in Arizona.
Yeah.
This
On
shit-
what?
Talking about Bruce Arians like that bottle.
He like that bar.
Well, plus,
Said,
Yeah.
Tom,
you
pull
know,
up some champagne tonight. Let's watch this film.
you don't know what the roster's going to be like at the start of the season either, because apparently there's a lot of people reaching out.
Yeah. There's a lot of players
That don't
calling.
mean shit. Don't mean shit.
No, it don't mean anything.
How
But
many, how many
anything,
big
but-
quarterbacks did BA work
remember,
with?
you remember Daniel Snyder had all them number 1 draft picks he brought in at free agents with Washington Redskins ain't winning shit. so you think you're gonna win
matter-
because you have a whole bunch of great guys playing, but you got a lot of great guy egos.
yeah. No, you asked how many big names BA. Man, you talking about Andrew
Yeah.
Luck?
How many big quarterbacks did
You-
BA?
Andrew
coach?
Luck, Peyton Manning,
Being
Carson
Roethlisberger.
Palmer,
Ben Roethlisberger.
And he won
Yep.
Super Bowls.
Carson Palmer. But off of the Brady stuff. Well, we're still talking about Tampa Bay. He gave up on. I've been listening. I heard a lot of shit this week, and one of the most interesting things I heard was everybody, like you just said, when they start talking about Jameis Winston, the first thing they want to talk about is them gifts, the Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
He gives away. But if you look at some of the other stuff, dude threw 5,000 yards last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
See,
guess what though?
But look, listen to this now.
I'm gonna shut up.
No. Bruce Arians. So it's interesting. Y'all can look it up if you want to. All of them, Peyton Manning, Carson Palmer. When their first season with BA, they all had. I mean, shit. Brett Favre threw 29 picks in a season one time.
But see, BA ain't got much time left now.
Yeah.
That's what the deal.
So all of these quarterbacks that he worked with, they had like the first season with Bruce Arians, the interception rate was Peyton Manning's 27 or something like
he
that.
led the league, I think.
Yeah. Very next season, every single one of those quarterbacks cut their interceptions in half.
Right.
So I mean, it might be what you said. Bruce Arians ain't got much time left, so he didn't want to. He gave up on Jameis before he can maybe get them interceptions cut down. You know what I'm saying?
But there are people that want Jameis more than they want Cam Newton.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
dude
'cause
can
he don't
still
get
throw.
hurt.
Yeah, and he can throw that damn ball.
He-
He just happened to, you know what I
He
mean?
just got conduct issues.
He think it's Christmas. You know, he think it's Christmas 2 quarters out of the 4 of every game.
Hey,
so
man, like I said, give it to me, baby. Give it back to me. You know,
but so let me ask you this right quick while we talk. Out of Cam or Jameis, if one of those quarterbacks ended up in New England, who do you think Bill can do more with?
Jameis.
Jameis.
Because in his head, he knows if he was in New England,
That's because of health, though. I mean, I think it's more health. than anything.
Jameis is not a powder. He doesn't make it
yeah.
personal.
See,
Jameis has a passion. Jameis will go out and go get it. Cam Newton hits a wall. He stops trying. He quits.
I've seen him sitting on the sideline plenty of time with that towel over his
Soaking
head.
like
yeah.
a bitch.
It wouldn't be Belichick. It wouldn't be Belichick either. It would be
Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels.
McDaniels,
I
yeah.
actually like McDaniels as a court. Now, I
I do.
think
Yeah.
It would with
just not head coach though.
it would be almost the same exact thing. It would be short passes and
Keep him out of trouble.
keep him out of trouble.
And look, and here's the thing too, that Jameis, if that did in fact happen, in his head he knows the coach that I'm playing for right now, if I throw 2 picks in a game, 2 games in a row, my ass is on the bench.
Getting yanked.
Getting yanked.
Okay, now you are right. Now here's the other part of Jameis Winston. Now think about it. Jameis Winston threw 5,000 yards and 30 interceptions with that receiving core. Tom Brady, he throw about 3-4 interceptions a year, and with that receiving core, something that he never has had. Now the 2 times he had 2 great receivers were Randy Moss and Gronk.
I think I saw that stat that was since 2016.
Yep.
He hadn't thrown as many interceptions as Jameis Winston did last year.
Yeah.
Because his process
How
is
crazy
so
is that?
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, Russell Wilson's not a big interception guy.
And I know there's a lot of people that say he's not going to be throwing downfield either, but
But
Here's the thing, though. I mean,
how
how many times did we hear about about Tom Brady complaining about how the wide receivers cannot pick up the offense? They can't run the routes. It's all timing and all that shit.
that was going to be my next.
And then now he's going to go to this new offense with these new receivers. And do you think they're just going to pick that up, all that timing and everything? Now, I don't think so.
It's going to be
I think
No, and
I think it's going to be a lot different for him and a lot different for the wide receivers. And I'm ready to see some frustration going between them.
You know what the difference is this season is that he has the receivers he's going to be throwing to have a bigger catch radius than what he's normally had.
Man,
Well, 'cause
So-
they're bigger. But
Yeah.
do they have the smarts to run the routes the
you
right
don't
way?
need no
and have
goddamn
the
smalls.
timing?
You can get open like them boys.
If you can get open
I mean,
like those guys and
you don't need no-
he can put it in their general area, they're going to go get
They
it.
gonna go get it, man. Then you got Edelman and all these little slow ass dudes, man. You got to throw the man.
Everybody he's been used to having,
Ain't been fast.
he's had to throw it in certain spots
So they-
so
Oh,
that
yeah,
they're,
because
he was
they
almost
don't have the size.
almost throwing them open.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
you're right.
and
These guys are going to be
Open.
He's going to be able to.
They gonna be open. They gonna have some separate. Do you know the New England receiving core was dead last in separation?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
I read that the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
You know who's first in separation?
Tampa
Who?
Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Thank you. Oh, Jet, you took the word right. That's why he went there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean,
Two good ass tight ends.
Cameron Brate is the closest thing he's going to have Gronk that he's had it since Gronk.
Gronk.
Yeah.
What you think about the wideouts though?
That's true.
Man,
The
look,
X and the Z.
That's what I said. The weapons on offense are better than what the Chargers can offer on
But
offense.
it's gonna
But
be
the rest
hard to throw on your back.
Well, and that's what they're going to have to address. They're going to have to give him some time.
If they don't get that offensive line,
Yeah, who's
together,
the running
man,
backs? Who are the running backs?
Doesn't matter. You can put anybody back there. He ain't gonna get nothing but 2.23 yards of carry anyway with that offensive line. Shit, you put Jim Brown back there, he ain't gonna work.
But yeah,
But they're going to try to work off a play action pass.
They gonna have to. Well, Brady good at that,
Yeah.
but he ain't gonna be doing no rollouts.
But
bootleg.
you're going to have a running game to open up the play action, aren't you?
if they address the offensive line issues, if they get them some good offensive linemen in there, he ain't gonna need that long, man. Not with them dudes out there running them routes.
Remember, Brady gets rid of the ball faster than anybody in the league.
Yeah.
You know, it's some bitch old.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
So
you just got to look back at Peyton and Denver. It's going to be the same exact thing over again.
No, they had a defense though. I don't think they had a defense. They had
Tampa Bay defense is good,
but not that good.
I'm talking about how he was
when he was at Denver. That defensive one caused Peyton Manning to win that Super Bowl.
No, we know by then, but when he first got there, Peyton Manning was hey, shoot, boy.
Wait, whoa.
What's up?
When he first got to Denver, Kubiak and him had some issues.
Did they?
They worked him out though.
Yeah.
They ain't work him out. He got hurt. And they said, well, we got to have you to come back, so we're going to sit your ass on the bench. Then we're going to bring you back in for these next 3 games. When that young boy went in and played, that would happen. They wouldn't go. They planning on shipping his ass out. Man, when you got one of them old veteran coaches like that got their offense, you ain't coming in changing their stuff. And Elway and Kubiak, they all, so they worked something out. But, man.
We were just talking about Russell Wilson throwing picks.
Yeah.
He just threw one. They almost threw that shit all the way back.
It wasn't his fault. God ran the wrong route. But.
So, final thoughts, man. We're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Just maybe they'll shore up the line, but like by anybody saying this, by no means puts the Bucks in Super Bowl conversation.
Everybody's trying to say, they gonna win the NFC South, man. Come on,
listen,
let's look
you gotta
at
play
this.
Drew Brees type.
Look, it makes them better.
Let's look at this then. This is real
You
quick.
can't say don't make them better.
We can do a 2-minute drill now.
Oh yeah, it makes them better. Yeah,
It
makes them better.
Makes them better, but it ain't guaranteed.
No, especially
Shit.
it's a tough
Lamar
ass.
Jackson.
It's going to be a tough division.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we
Who's the
now?
weakest
Let's look at their
quarterback in the
schedule.
division
Let's
right
look
now?
at their schedule and see what their win-loss is going to be for the Bucks.
Okay.
How about that? All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. At Falcons.
At Falcons.
First, you talking about this is week 1, right?
Yeah.
Week 1.
At the Falcons.
Falcons gonna beat.
Bucks at Falcons. Who wins?
It's a hard one, man.
Shit, I gotta go see.
I'll give it Bucks. I'll say Bucks.
That's Bucks. At Panthers. Win.
Yeah.
Win for the Bucks. Anybody else? No.
Man,
Yeah, no, I think
gotta
that,
see. I gotta see how
I
they
ain't got
gel.
nothing to see. I gotta see what the team look like.
Yeah.
Man. I just can't be.
It's too early
It's
to-
too early,
Oh,
man.
man.
I mean, PJ. I'm like PJ. I just can't.
They got Bridgewater for quarterback at Panthers.
Yeah, so it's going to make them tougher than.
Wait. Here's some. I told you this.
Keekly gone, right?
No,
Yep.
they getting Kenneth Murray though. No way he went to school, right? Okay then.
All right, at Bears.
Man, I ain't going over no damn schedule with this, man.
It's too early.
hypothetical,
Jesus.
man.
All right, fine.
too
All right,
early.
fine.
It is too
Forget that.
early.
Forget
Way
that.
too early. But I would say this
Jesus.
about Bridgewater.
Y'all
though.
can't talk about nothing then. All right, let's go.
Wait. I can say this about Bridgewater is going to surprise a lot of people because people don't realize that Brady worked with Bridgewater at the Saints before he went to LSU. He knows that offense in Carolina.
Offense is going to be so different.
No, it's not. It's the same damn offense they run at LSU that the Saints were running. Brady the one put the offense together with Sean Payton. And here's the thing: Bridgewater knows the offense. Bridgewater was running scout team for him.
Yeah, this is true.
So
Yeah.
man,
This is true. And, yeah. Look, I think Carolina's going to be damn good this season.
and they gonna use what's the boy named McCaffrey just like they use Mukamara. What's his name? Kamara. Yeah, Kamara.
well, see, that's the
Sorry.
it's a person of
Either way you
Kamara.
look at it, man, Tom Brady going to the Bucks is a win-win for him.
Oh,
because they've had the worst win percentage over the history of the freaking league, man.
They
the
had
Tampa
no
Bay
fans.
Buccaneers had. So he can go 8-8 this year, and they look like a freaking god
But
to them.
Not
okay.
to them, but not to everybody else.
Somebody told me.
No,
that
not to everybody else, but that's not what matters. But they sold out all their tickets already. Their season tickets.
Yes, they said his shirts went up, his jersey went up to 9.
Yeah, they had the highest merchandise sales.
Well, they gonna get let down,
on the
man.
day he signed.
They gonna get
So
let down.
I mean, it's all like a business
Man.
ploy to me, really, from what it looks like, and he can't lose. He can't lose on it.
Let me tell you, it reminded me of Brett Favre when Brett Favre left Green Bay. Everybody, oh man, Brett Favre gonna do it. Then that age
Then he went to Minnesota and took up that NFC Championship.
He's coming off the cliff this year.
But he fell off the cliff though. He was done.
Nah, he didn't only take Minnesota to the NFC Championship game. He took it to the Saints when they were Bounty Gate.
Yeah.
When they were man, I ain't never seen Brett Favre get hit so hard. I was loving every fucking minute of that shit.
Oh, wait a minute! I thought you said you liked the team, not the player.
Huh? Hey man.
See?
You can lead a team and go somewhere else, but if you go to how would you feel about Tom Brady if he signed with the Jets?
This would be a whole different conversation.
You wouldn't care.
Whole different conversation.
No, man.
Because that sounds spiteful. That's what Brett Favre left the
Sound
Packers.
like a girlfriend that got rejected. That's all it is.
You remember what happened? He retired, then he wanted to come back, and the Packers were like, okay, we're done with this retirement and comeback stuff. We sticking with Aaron Rodgers and move on. He got mad and signed with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, that was a whole different situation.
Yeah.
Man, that's called a spike team signing.
Yeah. So, final thoughts. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll see how the team gels.
I'm looking forward to this NFL season because you got the different quarterbacks that moved around.
Let's go.
See how well
There's a lot
really
of parity. A lot of parity this
Yeah.
season.
The first time you watch Tom Brady run out of the tunnel with that damn.
That bullshit. Same old teams in the playoff every damn year. It's just like college football. Oh yeah, we got parity in college football. Yeah. Who get the best recruits every year? Georgia, Alabama, Clemson, Oklahoma,
Notre Dame,
Ohio
LSU.
State, LSU. And guess what? You got 6 teams vying for 4 spots. I mean, seriously. And then if you don't go, you go to Sugar Bowl, get your big money, go to Rose Bowl, everything's over. I mean, it's same old damn team.
Yeah.
You look at the what they call it, the college football recruiting ranking, same schools at the top again.
Well,
Just like the NFL.
The first time you see him run out of that tunnel with that ugly, the Bucks jerseys are not.
they got new jerseys coming out.
Oh, they get new ones now.
Yeah, they get new ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Tom's face with the Buccaneers.
I saw that shit. It was funny.
Knife through his mouth. You know what I mean?
Jonathan,
It's going to say TB12 on the side of the helmets now. Tampa Bay. That means Tampa Bay 12. You know, it's going to be all that.
Jonathan's gonna be a
it's all
Tampa
his
Bay
branding.
Bucks fan.
It's all about his little workout studio.
You're gonna be a Bucks fan, aren't you?
No, I'm by the jersey, but I'm going to be a Buck fan. I'm a Brady fan, man. I'm an NFL
Oh
fan.
man,
I'm an NFL fan. I am forever Patriots.
He
no
gonna be
matter
a
what.
Bucks fan.
But
Well, he gonna go,
I
go
like Tom
Bucks,
Brady,
go
man.
Bucks.
What's wrong with collecting his jersey?
Go Bucks, go Bucks.
They're bringing
Is
back.
there something wrong with that?
They're bringing back creamsicle.
Are they? That's what
Yeah.
they're gonna do
The
next.
guy that won 6 Super Bowls for you went to 9. What's wrong with having his
Hey man,
jersey?
at least
Nothing wrong with that.
I actually like those colors.
The creamsicle jersey.
I don't. I think it's disgusting.
You know what
but
team
I'm gonna buy the damn
I like
jersey.
Tennessee. I like the Tennessee Volunteers. I like that orange, man. For some reason, they look good on that dog skin.
Get the hell out of here. Nobody
this-
likes
this
the damn
definitely
orange.
gonna be-
They don't even like the damn orange. They just wear it because they have to.
Man, the best color in the world
That's
is right
what.
here.
That's the color people.
Crimson and
that's
cream.
That's the color the hunters wear when
The
they're hunting
crimson
deer.
and cream. That way you can see the damn receiver downfield. You can throw it.
Deer can't see that color. That's why they wear it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be odd. Next season's gonna be odd. Just seeing all of the movings and all of this kind of stuff that took place during the off
You
season.
think Clowney gonna get us re-signed?
Man, I hope he gets signed.
He'll get
You
signed
know where I
somewhere.
hope he gets signed.
Green
so.
Bay?
Yeah.
Man,
Every once in a while,
you're
man.
such a
Every
homer,
once in a while.
AC.
Shoot, boy. Hey,
See, I don't have a team. See,
Yeah.
See, I have no allegiance to nobody.
Shoot,
You know.
boy, that Clowney, damn sliding around. How Clowney? I guess it's because he kind of injury prone though.
No, he want that paper. He wanted more money. See, his contract. They don't want to pay him the money that he's asking for. That's what I
I mean, dude is a monster. All right, Jonathan, you ready for these 4 downs?
Tom Brady, I love you. That's how I'm gonna finish that.
Hey,
What'd you
man.
say?
Hey.
What? 4 downs, he said.
So you ready for these 4 downs?
Tom Brady reminded me of an ex-girlfriend. I didn't want her to leave.
I don't. Yeah, are we done talking about the Brady thing? Because I can go on for another hour.
Nah, we
No,
good.
no, man.
Your brother just gave his final words. He said, "Tom Brady, I love you, man. Let's move on."
So
Is that who? My brother?
I didn't go in hard tonight on Tom.
Yeah,
Brady.
your brother said that.
Did I go in hard like I normally do?
Nah,
man.
No,
Tom Brady.
I didn't want to rub it in,
I'll
man.
give a message. Tom Brady, I'll see you soon.
You see him when he
That
come in.
sounded kind of
First game
stalkerish.
in Atlanta.
Yeah, I see. Can I hook that up for
You
y'all?
better give me some field passes, Sloan. I know you could do that. All right, let's go. You want? All right, look at this is actually a Brady heavy 4 downs.
You don't say.
I'm sorry.
No shit.
Let's go.
Come on, baby. Let's get it over with.
No, it's actually not as heavy as you think. All right, there we go. First down. Besides the Brady move, what was the biggest trade or acquisition so far in the free agency?
Shit, I think Hopkins.
Yeah.
That was mine. Hopkins to Cardinals.
That was just
Huge,
like
because it was a steal.
I thought it
David
was
Johnson.
Man,
David Johnson.
David Johnson, old broke down ass with 2 water
Yeah.
buckets. Man, come on. That was a spiteful trade,
I'm
man.
saying.
I was like, I thought it was you know how you
Like
hear
we said
rumors?
earlier, you thought it was a damn.
I thought it was a rumor in the rumor mill.
Yeah, so mine is going to be D Hop going.
I'm
to
gonna
the
say Stephon Diggs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Because
It was
you know what, with the dynamic going on in the AFC East, and the Bills are on the upslide. They got him for cheap. If he goes in there and plays nice,
big. Yeah, what they get for him too, man? They got a ton of picks.
got like 4 picks.
But you know what?
A second round, a third, 2
Fourths.
fourths. Like they got a whole
Throw a
bunch of
7th
stuff,
in
man.
there.
Shit, they gave
How
him the
many-
whole draft for him almost.
How many years was left on Stephon on his contract?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years left.
2 years.
Oh
It's
yeah, he did just
ridiculous, man.
resign like 2 seasons ago
Yeah.
for some big money. Yeah.
But you know what's so funny, man? I'm gonna tell you guys might. Everybody think New England just gonna just die.
No, I don't think that.
I think they still gonna win the division, man. I'm serious.
I'm not one of those people.
I mean, personally for me, Bill gives you 10 wins like off rip. I mean, shit, he did it before when Brady got hurt week 1, and he.
I watch that game. Like,
Oh
I was
man,
in Kansas
you guys are
watching
gonna
that
love
game.
the rest of these questions if you're talking about this now.
All right, let's go.
Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Patriot John.
All right. That's who I am. Second down. Who's under more pressure, Tom or Bill?
Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, I gotta go Tom.
Tom.
Really? I
Yep,
think
yep.
Bill's under more pressure.
No. He gonna get a pass up there.
No.
If he go 0
Tom,
16,
Tom's got it easy.
Bill-
I just
No.
told you.
Oh, and
Tom's
17.
got it
If he
easy.
go
What
0
does he have to
17
prove?
No,
Bill-
man.
He's
Bill-
won 6 Super Bowls.
No.
Bill's already done it without Tom. He already went 11-5 without Tom.
Right.
And then when Tom got,
But he didn't win it.
Wait a minute. Bill had won Super Bowl before Tom when he with the Giants. Improved.
Tom went to the best situation he could have gone to,
No, I did.
going to the Bucks.
Tom should have
With a losing record,
with, that
with a
supermodel
crap
chick
team,
and
a
go down
crap
to Ruben
fan
and jump off
base,
them cliffs.
he's going to bring that place back up from the freaking
He
dead.
ain't gonna do shit. I'm telling you.
I think he's
And
on
he
the.
could go 8-8 and bring that shit up from the dead. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to play amazing.
If
he
you
can
don't,
play
if
mediocre
if
and
he
be better.
if he
than-
doesn't,
than
if
Bill.
he doesn't
Bill's
make,
going to prove himself without a quarterback and without a wide receiving core. and without all
Brady,
this stuff.
listen, if Brady and Arians don't make the playoffs next year, it's gonna be the talk of the town.
He
Yep.
paid him all that damn money. We
All
could have
that
got a
damn
number 1
money.
draft pick.
If he don't throw for 5,000 yards with that receiving core, it's gonna be the talk of the town.
Yeah.
If he throws double-digit interceptions, it's gonna be the talk of the town. If he gets sacked 50 times, it's going to be the talk of the town. You know, Bill has to do. Bill has to field. Bill has to field the team that wins 10 games and comes close to winning the division.
Do you think they're going to?
And they're going to say, look at what he did.
Who's coming out of AFC?
He's rebuilding.
They're going to say, look at what he did.
He don't get a pass.
He won 10 games without Brady.
This is the bridge year for Bill Belichick.
Yep,
I think it is.
He don't get a pass.
And he's okay with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't offer him a contract.
He said, shit, I know we going to get our ass kicked this year coming up.
Tom didn't want to come back.
No,
it wasn't up to Bill.
Man, you sound
It
like that
wasn't up to
girlfriend.
Bill, man.
You sound like that divorced wife that had a
It wasn't up to
husband.
Bill.
She got old. You sound like that woman.
You ever been dating a girl and you know she really ain't that into you, but you still ask her if she wants to go to the movies?
And she goes there.
And she'll say no and be like, all right.
Wait. It's even worse. Here you go. You ask the girl that's not into you. You take her to the movies, walk her to the door. Then she called Leroy over to finish off for the night, which you was hoping you could do. That's really bad.
I don't even. No, I don't follow that.
Yeah. You act like a divorce.
but with all things said and done, I think Bill.
See why you so quiet today? Cause Brooke here.
No, man.
He ain't so quiet.
Cause I'm listening to y'all.
I'm gonna call Brooke up here to have her get on you. He ain't signified hard on the chauvinistic stuff, is he?
What?
He just quiet.
Chauvinistic stuff.
Bill is under zero pressure. That's what I
He
say.
ain't got nothing to prove.
Even when Brady got the 4-game suspension, he went 3-1.
Right.
The dude he's the master.
He ain't panic or nothing. He ain't go, oh Lord, we gotta get a new quarterback in for the day.
Nope.
We play with what we got. And if Stidham doesn't get the job done, believe me, he gonna get the hook. I think Brissett gonna be back with the Packers.
We'll agree to disagree, and we'll see what happens.
Brissett gonna get back.
All right.
Brissett gonna be back with
All
New
right,
England.
cool.
I think so too.
Yeah,
You guys ready for third
he
down?
got released.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
No, Hoyer
Who
got
wins
released.
Who wins the Super Bowl first?
From the
Bill or
Colts.
Brady?
I thought.
Oh, Bill. He said, "Who wins the Super Bowl first, Bill or Brady?"
I don't think none of them will.
No, I don't think either of them will.
This is
Either.
it.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
Bill,
I would say Bill because I don't think Brady's only got a couple years.
Yeah.
PJ and I on the same page. Bill gonna retire.
I think Bill's only got a couple years also.
Yeah.
No, he's
But
got five at least.
I guess what he's saying, if one of them was going to win a Super Bowl, who would it be?
Bill.
It'd be Bill. Yeah.
I don't know. The NFC though, he could. I don't know.
The
Bill.
NFC got better quarterbacks.
Bill.
Look at the quarterbacks he got in his division as it right now.
All I
The
know is
AFC was much easier to get to the Super Bowl. Only team you got is Kansas City.
He gonna beat Breeze twice this season.
you think so?
Yep.
He's gonna beat Breeze twice this
He
season.
gonna beat.
No, I can't get that to him.
He's gonna beat Breeze twice this
You
season.
think he gonna,
you think he's going to beat them both games?
No.
He gonna beat
Because
Breeze
he is
twice?
pissed.
They're gonna split.
No,
He gonna beat-
he gonna beat him twice. You know
Man.
why? Because he knows I got you on passing yards, I got you on touchdowns, but the NFL had to make this big fucking thing out of both of those. Give you a plaque in the middle of the fucking game.
I hope he's not playing for that.
You know what, man?
Look,
Brady's gonna be up on those two games more than he is for any other game this
I
season.
am waiting on this football season to come this year. Just
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
if the corona,
would
we gotta
agree.
get this corona
That's
thing
what I
under
was gonna
control. If the
say.
corona's ain't in
Nah,
control,
it'll be gone. Sylvia Brown said it'll be gone as soon as it as fast as it showed up.
whatever Trump said it's gonna be a miracle next year.
The only reason I won't agree with you, because I know Brady will be up for those games, but the only reason I won't agree is because the Saints didn't lose a damn thing, and they just picked up Sanders. They won
They got-
13 games last
Yeah.
season.
Well, Breeze can't throw downfield no more. That's the problem. See, Breeze got that short arm syndrome now. He got short arm syndrome.
That's why they got Emmanuel Sanders, man. You got to get that yak. Get those yards out to catch,
gotta throw
man.
it quick, man. Gonna put him in the slot.
Yep.
I got that short arm syndrome, man. I come up with these.
That jet sweep.
Man,
All right, go.
All right.
nobody talks about Kansas City Chiefs. That's all I got to say.
Well, we're talking about NFC.
Yeah.
yeah, we get
Go ahead.
You ready for fourth down?
Yep.
All right, man. All right, listen up. It's a long one. Do you think it's easier to win in the NFL with an average QB and an elite head coach, or an elite QB and an average head coach? I expected a little bit of silence after that.
Yeah, that's
Well, coaching means
because that's a
coaching.
deep question.
No, I say coaching. An elite head coach is coaching is more important than any sport it is. This football.
yeah.
Because basketball, you can have the dumbest ass coach. You just get
I don't
the ball.
know, man. I think the
look
quarterback.
look at
the
Cleveland.
quarterback has an argument though too,
Cleveland.
because an elite quarterback is also a coach in himself.
No, it's not. He don't know shit. He just do what he told. Believe me, I've been there. I know. You can have the dumbest ass.
Are you talking about? Are you
go ahead, tell me.
Are you talking about winning games or winning championships?
Just winning.
Winning championships, man. That's what the end goal is, isn't it?
Man, you got to have the head coach, man. Coach is more important in football than any sport.
So it's more important to have an elite head coach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
elite
think
quarterback?
so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll go ahead.
Sloan, I agree.
Trent Difford. Look at Trent Difford. The
Yep.
worst damn quarterback ever played in the NFL.
Let's
I want you to throw some stuff out there, man.
You
Let
try
us know.
to see? I don't get upset when you talk about my boys like you do. Now, T-shirt Kitchens, he was a lousy head coach, and they wanted to spite his ass.
I mean, you can go straight back to the beginning. I would call Brady an average quarterback when y'all won y'all first Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 But you had the elite head coach though, and that
With the game plan.
They pushed it through.
Yep.
And you're going to see how good Brady
I mean, look
really
at
is.
look at who we watching right now. The 49ers made it all the way to the Super Bowl with an average quarterback and a good head coach. Bad decision making.
I would say he was an
I mean, you got to run the ball sometime if that's what you're good at.
I ain't saying nothing.
I mean, then you catch. I mean, obviously, sometimes you catch the lightning when you have an elite head coach, Andy Reid, an elite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Or when I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'll give McCarthy in his heyday some eliteness. He was a good play call, man.
He wasn't creative though.
Well, he lost.
Well, that's why he didn't sustain.
Yeah, that's why
he could still. How could you not? Man, you got an Aaron Rodgers as quarterback. Man, can't you bend a little bit? I mean, no, we're gonna run it this way. Yeah. Because because Aaron would change the plays. I'm like, man, hey man, do you realize, man, Terry Bradshaw called his own plays for 4 Super Bowls? Joe Namath, Lynn Dawson. I mean, I'm naming quarterbacks back in the old days.
I was gonna say it's a different era.
Man, do you know when the quarterbacks that do the 2-minute offense,
and they were running the ball 90% of the time.
when they did the 2-minute offense, man, quarterbacks call their own plays. They're more effective.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh yeah,
You see what's going on?
I mean, there's a time factor there too.
Because they have a better feel for the game too.
Right. And I really think, man, the only quarterback I know that pretty much called all his plays during this time was Peyton Manning.
Peyton called a lot.
Yeah.
No, Tom Brady does too, though.
Hell no.
They
Really? You think Josh McDaniels is calling all these?
I think they gave.
drill.
I
We're
think.
talking about the 2-minute drill.
Oh, 2-minute drill.
No, I'm talking about just
shit.
straight up offense calls. I ain't talking about no 2-minute drill. I'm talking
No,
about
straight
Oh,
up.
okay, I thought you were
Peyton
just
Manning
talking
called
about
his own
2-minute drill
damn
right
plays,
there.
man.
Yeah, no, they gave Peyton.
Peyton Manning do what the hell
Yeah.
he want.
Who was Peyton Manning's offensive coordinators?
Peyton Manning,
That was what
Jim Caldwell,
And
Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians. So they're like, hey, man,
in the beginning,
go look at some NFL film, man. They say, hey, man, what you want to call this series? Peyton like, we're going to call this one again. It's all right, go ahead and do it. Then he'll call a timeout. Then he suggest, Peyton, I think we should do this. What do you think? They had it on NFL film. They had to play one time, man. Peyton told the guy, I need you to run a skinny post, take it up, straight up the boundary. Don't go wide. And the guy ran the wrong route and Peyton threw the ball. Peyton said, I'll teach your ass again. He got his head knocked off. Peyton Manning literally said that, I'll teach your ass to do what I say.
So when Tom Brady calls an audible after he reads a defense, is that him calling his own play?
No,
Or is that
no,
something
that's
planned for
different.
him?
Yeah, the audible is. Yeah.
That's somebody said you have these 2 options right here.
Hold on,
And
let
you
me
go do
explain
this.
to you what I mean when quarterbacks call audibles, man. When you studying the film, defenses run certain things when you get in certain looks. So
Right.
they say if he moves to the A gap on this play, we're gonna run this way. If you see 9 in a box, we do this. That's all an audible is. It's a counter. It's like playing chess. That's it. Now, when you talk about quarterback calling his own plays, when you in the huddle, you say we running sprint left, right, 35Z motion waggle. That's the play we running. He called that play.
Yeah.
Then he goes up and see what the check is. He said, "Oh, now else sometimes they call 3 plays in the huddle. If he runs this, I might use a certain word like razor,
Omaha.
bang, yeah,
Omaha.
right, okay. That
So,
means-
but
being an
the
elite
still the
quarterback
formation is still
the difference
close.
Being
Right.
calling your own
So
play
they
and
can
not calling
change
your own
quick.
play.
they can change quick. You're correct.
And a lot of the audibles isn't for the guys, but it's for the line, the linemen and guys to either push one way or push another way.
That's when you call it protection. That's normally in passing plays because they normally use a loosey call means left shift. You shift in protection left or a Rick or right or whatever. You going right. So it all depends on what you're doing, man. And like on
So
defense-
who was calling the plays on the Patriots on the offense?
Josh
McDaniels.
McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels.
Okay.
Because
So
when
who's-
Brady
who's
Brady
the head
audibles.
coach? Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
When Brady's audibling, when he's calling audibles at the line, the formation isn't changing very much. It's just basically
What the defensive look is giving.
What the defensive look is given.
And what is
who he's
Belichick
going to? Belichick is he's sitting on with an iPad with the defense.
With the defense, he
Right.
don't even look at offense. Let's
So
look
he's
at the
not even
last 2
touching
minutes.
the offense.
No,
That's not calling your own plays though. That's
not calling your own plays.
that's calling audibles.
that's calling audible. Calling your own
Completely
plays.
different.
When you get your ass up there and say, "I'm running all this."
Say Jesus.
Yeah, man, I tell you, they had an interesting story with. You remember Dan Pastorini? Oh, y'all don't remember Dan Pastorini? Okay, Dan Pastorini played quarterback with the Houston Oilers when Earl Campbell was running back, right? They would be in the huddle, running the ball. Earl Campbell running the ball. Because he say poop. That's what they call Dan Pastorini. He say poop. Throw a couple of, let me take a rest. That's what he would do. That's what you call calling your own plays.
Yeah.
Buffett say, what you gonna do? He say, just run it a little bit more, throw a couple of, give Earl a little rest. That's how it was back then.
Yeah.
Audible, changing the play at the line is not calling you unless you're doing it every single fucking time just because you're pissed off at what the guy's calling.
Yeah.
But
That's what Aaron Rodgers do to McCarthy.
the formation.
Did I say it right?
The offensive formations don't change very much. Maybe you put a guy in motion,
Yep.
but by the time you get to when you're calling the audible, you don't got much time before you got to snap that ball.
Right.
So
Yeah, and I mean, when you because they gave Peyton Manning a lot of play. Like he'll break huddle with or he'll go to the huddle with like 10 plays up here
because they knew he was the smartest motherfucker
on the field.
team,
Yeah, yeah. So
Man, Peyton Manning get up there like, sometimes Peyton Manning would just go up there and call a play from the line.
hey, I'm telling you, and this is if y'all.
So,
I don't know if
so
y'all.
you guys are saying elite coach is better than elite quarterback.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Big
Okay.
time.
All right.
Yeah, that was the longest 4-down question we ever heard.
You said it was going to be a long question.
That's why I left it for the fourth.
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah.
wanted to get you guys debating on this stuff. Well, me debating with you guys. I was just playing devil's advocate right there. So,
Running that ball. Look at it.
I remember that. I
said
thought they were
coach,
going to
but,
win.
you
That's
know.
the Bills.
Yeah.
I had to rebuttal a little bit, man. Make it interesting.
Man, look. See, that's one thing Tom Brady can't do.
Run like that.
Yeah.
We're watching
Man,
the
look at that big
Bills
sucker. Look,
Texans
watch this.
game.
Yeah.
Watch it hit that hole. Boom.
That's number
And
6.
He's running. Now he outrunning defensive back. Look at it. That big
But
sucker
it's nothing.
moving.
It's not taking
Look at that.
anything away from the quarterback though, because they still have to execute.
Oh, yeah,
the
no,
damn
I mean,
plays, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I mean that's nothing on that. But definitely the head coach is absolutely
Important.
more important to winning games
All coaches in the NFL are
than an
important, more
elite
so than-
quarterback. Absolutely, I
Man,
agree.
As a
all
ma-
coaches are important. Basketball, you can take one guy on a basketball team, a lousy head coach, Doug Collins, and still beat the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
That is true.
That's
No.
true.
I mean,
What
think
play,
about
what play you want to call LeBron? Let's run the.
Nah, with Doug
Yeah,
Collins,
geez.
Michael Jordan, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
Michael
saying.
Jordan.
This is a football podcast. They ain't freaking
Well, man.
NBA.
Hey,
Man, I don't even know what to say on that. I'm just gonna shut my damn mouth. Damn.
all right, y'all. Y'all ready to jump to this asshole of the week?
Ooh, wait. You sure enough look pretty today, baby.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and say mine is Matt Patricia for running that damn mouth.
Oh,
I
you
got
like
a
that
lot to
one.
say
That was
about
good.
that one, boy. Ooh, wait.
With Mr. Darius Slay.
Yes.
Well, he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Yeah, nah,
Shoot,
yeah.
there
yeah.
was 3-4 other guys ain't there no more.
Look, we've already stated it before. Even on this very episode earlier, there is only one Bill Belichick. Won't be reproduced. Won't be you work under this guy. You learn some things. The things you need to take away from working with Bill Belichick is
Don't try to be him.
that number one, and it's more of a, I guess, how you organize, how you hire your coaches, how you work, not the attitude. That was Bill Belichick is fire in a bottle. There's no way that a coach will ever come along in this league and be able to do what he has done because
For as long as he's done it.
for as long as he's done it, because he's got 6 rings. Because
Oh man, he got more than 6 rings, dude.
well, no, I'm just saying as
No. You got to count the reason why he was able to do that coming in. Who did he coach?
what he got now 9.
Yeah, think about it, man. You coach Harry Carson, Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Taylor,
Taylor.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Byron Hunt, Hall of Famer. Jim Bird, Leonard Marshall.
Yeah.
Gary Jeter. Man, when you coach guys like that and you talk shit to these other dudes,
They gonna listen.
Thank you. But these other guys talking like that, they ain't coach nobody.
And Bill's only got 8.
8. Okay, 8.
Okay.
Two-
So
two-
2
two
with
with the
Giants.
Giants.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
8. We miscounted. But still, he had cred coming in.
So
He did.
we're saying all this to say you can't you can't go to another team and expect to. What's the name? Tried that with the Denver Broncos. Josh McDaniels and
They laughed at him.
he won 6 straight games. Acted like an idiot on the sideline when they beat the Patriots. I remember seeing that. And then
Josh McDaniel got kicked out.
remember that.
Josh McDaniel got kicked out. He was trying to do the recording like Bill.
Whatever the reason is,
Romeo tried it too. The Mangino.
Mangini?
How come all them damn Patriot ex-assistants, I say ex-assistants always get busted with the recording tape.
in other words, be your own person, be your own coach. There are a lot of things you can learn from Bill Belichick, I'm sure, but that's not being replicated anywhere.
No, can you imagine me being a head coach being quiet? Seriously.
Yeah.
No.
No, I know what you're saying.
Man,
though,
but
yeah.
you know when I coached Little League football in Oklahoma, do you know, man, I never yelled at a player. I never cursed at a kid when I was coaching. Everybody couldn't believe that about me. And in the locker room, I'm raising hell talking. Because you know what, man? I learned early, man, coaches that I liked the most were the coaches that were strict and honest.
Yeah.
And I said, anytime I coached, I always wanted to be that way. Even when I was, performing with my dogs, I never yelled at my dogs when I was training them. People were like, man, how they hear you? I would whisper, "Sit station." Seriously. Now my wife, she was, they were scared of her, man.
Who y'all got, man? Y'all got one this week?
I got Patricia, but let me kind of elaborate more on Patricia. The problem is what Patricia problem was, man, his ego got in the way. And players today are not like players back when I was growing up, where they truly respect authority. Back then, man, Coach Gray, you better face my ass.
Oh, yeah.
I've
I've seen, yeah.
You know, man, you can't do that with these young boys now. But see, Patricia was lucky he didn't get his ass whooped. I mean, seriously. I mean, because back in the day, man, I seen incidents like that. You know who Craig Morton is? when I was out in Arizona, Craig Morton was a quarterback coach, man, and he dog cussed one guy. Man, he pulled him aside and said, look, if you got to talk to me, you talk to my offensive coordinator, you talk to my position coach, but you don't talk to me.
Wow.
Yeah. So anytime he wanted to talk to the guy, he always had to go through either one of those guys. Man, it's different, man. Man, but it is just not like that now. Pat Patricia, man, he killed the morale of that team. That's why they wouldn't play for his ass anymore last year. And you know what's so sad about it, man? Jim Caldwell got fired with a better record
Then he
than Matt
had,
Patricia.
he did.
Because Jim Caldwell wasn't a rah-rah guy, in-your-face kind of guy. Jim Caldwell never cursed. He never raised his voice. He come from the Tony Dungy tree.
Yeah.
And he won a Super Bowl with Baltimore.
Yeah.
He's got one more year to show that he can actually do it. Because if he don't do anything next year,
I would never hire an assistant
can
from
be
the
around.
New England Patriots as my head coach. I don't give a shit how many Super Bowls they won with Belichick. Man,
None of them have proven themselves, man.
Thank you. They all have been garbage because, number one, they can't cheat no more. No, I'm just messing. I'm just fucking with you. But
Well,
number
keep your eye on Miami, though.
no, I just told you Flores is different. Flores is a
He is.
real
He absolutely
homeboy.
is.
He's
I
different,
think
man.
his work ethic is way
Dude,
better.
You look at that guy background. I wish I could see that ESPN thing. I'm gonna see can I find it. I'll send it to you, man.
Okay.
we'll see if
This dude is the truth. No, he's not
Yeah.
the truth. He's the
I
truth.
agree.
He's the truth, not the truth. There's a difference. But that's my asshole of the month.
who you got, John?
I got the anyone that agreed to sign the CBA because I didn't like the fact that they cut the benefits for disabled former players. That kind of was really trash to me, and I just don't agree with it, man.
Man, you making
I don't
$9
agree with it
million
at all.
a year, and you let the guys that made all y'all richer suffer. That I mean,
Yep.
and,
It's just sad, man. It's really sad that the league will go that far with all the money that they make and everything that they can't uphold, benefits for these people. And
but they gave him weed, though. They gave him weed.
Oh.
They gave him
Yeah,
weed.
they
But
got all that stuff. That's
was
why
the
they signed it,
consensus.
man.
That was the consensus over fucking weed, man.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking half of them gonna be out of the league in 2 years. You can smoke all the weed you want.
Yep.
Sloan, what they call that in a contract when they sign that? What do they call that? Pork fat.
Yep.
That's what they call that.
Pork fat.
That's what that is, man.
Just like at the politics.
Yep.
That's why they got the pork barrel. You know, the real term, the real history of the word pork barrel came from back in the old days. They used to put a lot of pork in the barrels, and then they in the slaves
To make it way more.
No, the slaves would get the choice meat during the holiday. That's where the word pork barrel come from.
Okay.
History factoid, that baby boy.
Yeah.
we can go in on that now, because
I'm not equipped to go into that one.
But yeah, you're right, Jonathan. That's the.
But I mean, I thought it's a crappy little move that they pulled in there.
And Jonathan, you know another thing too. Speaking about the CBA thing, man. Now the owners got most of all the revenue sharing.
Yeah.
They got all
Yeah.
that, and on top of that, and you know the one that really gonna get them all in trouble. None of them gonna never be free agents now. 'Cause
No.
the minute you hold out, they
Yeah.
can add another year to you not going into free agency. You dumb asses.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be holding out now because they'll be stuck in a place they don't want to be.
And
They have no leverage.
that 20% that didn't even vote, I have like a feeling that most of that 20% were some veterans.
Nope. Young players.
Young players didn't vote.
Young players.
Those are my assholes of the week. The
Young
guys
players.
that did not vote.
The young players.
Yeah.
They didn't see the importance of voting. No, they didn't vote at all. You know, Big Man told me that's the closest they ever had a vote.
Oh,
We had a private,
60 votes.
We had a private talk. I mean,
60 votes.
What was it, 51-49? Was it the percent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's close. I mean, because think about the night when we all were together. Some of the stuff we were talking about, man. A lot of people don't get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
Think about it, man. You don't know. Very few people get a chance to sit that intimately with this guy and talk like we were talking.
Yeah.
And it gets even better, man. Because sometimes when we be over at the house, man, Oh man, dude. Sometimes I wish I could just recorded some of the stuff we were talking about, man. I mean, I tell you in the story. I remember one night, Mike Smith, they used to be the head coach of the Falcons. We all sitting around the fireplace, man. All we had all the big executives. We all sitting there, man. He said, "You know what, Sloan?" I said, "What's that, man?" He said, "I wish I had a player like Suge here." You know who Suge was at Baltimore Ravens?
Yeah.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Everybody always called him Sugar. I said, man, why you say that? You said he said, well, I know. If I had something like that, this defense, this team would be even better. And the next year, he got fired.
Yeah.
Man, if you knew the stuff that these guys say when they're not in front of the camera, I get to hear all this shit.
No, I'm sure it's very, very entertaining.
It's interesting, man. I mean, that's why I say, man, people that sit out there and see this stuff, just like that thing where you talk about Tom Brady, man, nobody never knew that.
Nope.
Nobody never knew that. Even I was blown away. Now, I normally have some good stuff. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't even interrupt him.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing I could say about that, man.
So that's yours, PJ, is the
guys
20%.
that didn't.
Yeah.
500 players, or over 500, almost 600,
Yep.
that did not vote. Because
Yes.
if you didn't think that your vote didn't count,
This when it did. It mattered.
you look at that.
I mean, it was
you look at the
close, too.
49
Yeah, it was close.
players that
It was like 900 and something to 1,000 and something.
Yeah, it was 49 people.
Yep.
Pretty close, man.
But who's your I got the same answer.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got.
no, Jonathan gave his. Yeah.
PJ.
Coronavirus, my asshole of the month.
Hey, I'm with you.
Where are my sports? Where my sports at? Coronavirus.
COVID-19.
Man, go read a
Hey,
book.
man, we got the Ocho all day tomorrow. All day tomorrow, we got the Ocho.
Yeah. That's
ESPN.
All right, no, there's gonna be all kinds of weird sports
Ocho,
in
what's
there.
Ocho?
I'm ready to watch it, man.
You never seen Dodgeball?
It's after midnight tonight.
You never seen
After
Dodgeball?
midnight tonight.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen the movie with
There's
Big
gonna
Boy.
be a lot more than dodgeball, man.
No, they ESPN for
Cornhole.
one day they'll show all these like crazy sports like dodgeball, like people playing professional dodgeball.
Cornhole's one of them.
Cornhole, yep.
Well, see, man, believe it or not, I don't even watch sports TV. You feel me? Once football season's over with.
Check out ESPN tomorrow.
And what I start doing when August come around, I start watching all Oklahoma football reruns up until the first game. I'm gonna sit through that damn Sugar Bowl. I mean the Peach Bowl. The Peach Bowl.
I think this is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about streaming me and my family playing Monopoly. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and stream that.
Do it, man.
Live.
People watch it.
I bet you the people will watch it.
Yeah, they will, man.
They will, man.
So start putting bets on us and stuff, and be like, okay.
I have another asshole of the week, Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, well, he was one of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Man, you tell me you couldn't work that out with that boy?
Nope.
You know they
He didn't want to be there with him.
They killed the morale of the team, man.
Maybe we'll see. We kind of have to wait and see what happens. Who knows? Maybe
it was a good move.
Maybe David Johnson's gonna just kill it this season.
I don't see it.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
He mad and right. I see David Johnson.
You want me to tell you who probably was? You know who probably was mad? Who? Deshaun Watson.
Oh, he was.
I bet you when that
Guaranteed.
news hit his ears, I bet he said, "What
This dumb ass.
The fuck?
You know he did, dude.
Man,
Think about that. That's his best friend.
But
I mean,
you're right.
That's it. That's his. Look,
Safety
That was his
blanket.
go-to guy.
yeah,
Yep.
top 5 receiver in the league.
Man, but Baby McNair fucked it up though. He let Bill O'Brien come in there and run the whole damn show. Man, I mean, what?
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
I mean,
They wouldn't get themselves a GM, and they let him take it.
and he been making some dumbass moves, man. I mean, think about it. You got rid of Jerron Crowley? Man, come on.
Just wait.
Game away.
If
And they ain't been getting no draft picks for these picks either.
if they don't make the playoffs this season,
He'll be gone.
gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, that's just too many.
But they got to get a GM though. Who they gonna get? only player gonna fire is Baby McNair. He ain't gonna fire because he don't know shit about football himself. He don't know a damn
I tell you
thing.
what, going back to talk about TB12 and stuff, man. Oh, y'all think he gonna get that number? Oh, dude.
Oh, he'll get it.
He think he'll
For
get
$100 grand. He gonna have to pay for that shit.
He's gonna probably pay more than
He
that.
gonna pay $100 grand for it. I already know.
He probably gonna be clean because the dude said he what's the name said that number means something
Hey,
to him. It's,
I got a
He
question for
said
you
he'll
about that whole
defer it to
Brady
him,
thing,
but
too.
I
He gonna pay
guarantee
for it.
he's gonna roll up in a brand new Maserati come training camp.
You damn right. He gonna have to pay for it. $100 grand.
What a damn tag healer watch.
A tag.
oh, tag you.
Boy, please. That's a cheap ass. What man? You gonna get you? Man, you gonna get you a Briley or a Paddock or Vacheron Constantine?
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, I had to bring some of my collection over here. Shit.
He wears tag when he fucking watches.
Tag gonna run you about
Yeah.
$2,500 top of the line.
He's
Shit.
out mowing the lawn with his
What?
tag.
Y'all think Byron Leftwich is gonna be calling the damn offensive plays, or is it gonna be Tom Brady?
Hey, you know what I think right
I
now?
never thought of that. That's a good question.
Hey, you know what I think right now? I think Byron Leftwich is doing the damn. Oh,
Shuck it now.
yeah, I bet he is. I guarantee you, he probably would have one of the first ones to call Tom Brady and be like, "What you want to cook up?"
You got a guy smarter than you calling it. Man,
How many checkdowns you want to do?
What you want me to put in this book here, right here, man?
Yeah, I'm serious, man.
Man,
he probably.
it's gonna be-
I don't doubt that they're not already talking about this.
Oh,
shit.
they have to be.
Oh, they're already freaking.
Tom Brady ain't no
already making up
dumbass.
the
Now,
whole
he's a smart dude.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Tom's.
You think he gonna call some cool stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Because he was limited at New England.
He has to give
He had
himself
to-
some time.
He had to stay on the script. He ain't gonna be doing no 7-step drops now. I can tell you that.
No, they're like,
Shit, that boy get back there and get. Oh, here it comes.
man, we ain't even mentioned about old Coach Payton, man.
A little coronavirus going on.
He was out
man.
there hanging out in them bars. Oh man, that's what they say.
I knew you was gonna say some shit.
Hey, I got some real shit on here. You know, he broke up. He used to bring his side piece. I don't give a shit now. Wait. He used to, no, man. This real receipt. He used to bring his side piece to fucking what's that what's the stuff they do now? God, I forgot it. The workout stuff that they do now.
Oh, CrossFit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to bring his side piece to the CrossFit club, man. I was like, what? I was like, man, what about his old lady? Oh, man, he just got married.
Did he?
Yeah.
To a side piece?
Yeah. Let me tell you something, boy. You never marry the side. You keep her, you rent her up, but you don't marry the side. Cause she ain't gonna never trust you.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It gonna cause stress in the marriage, man. You rent that side, rent her 2-3 hours, wash up in the sink and go home. That's all you gotta do. What, did I say something wrong? Man, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking like that around y'all, man.
Damn, the Giants signed Colt McCoy as Danny Dimes' backup.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my goodness, boy! They know they better not let Danny Dimes get hurt. Shit is over.
Oh man. What y'all got some more, man? What's
Man.
Yeah, man, I got a question for y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick.
What?
It was going to be. I had to choose between this with my 4 downs. Is Alex Smith going to play in the NFL? Dude,
No.
you haven't heard anything from his injury.
No.
He had his
No,
injury.
No.
You guys think he's done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He done.
That's
'Cause-
kind of why I
mean,
omitted it, because I kind of felt the same way.
Man,
You know, it was
you
kind of really horrific the way
Well,
that
even up to the end of last year, he still had a fixator in.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not even healed. Like,
No.
Now he had that same break almost like Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
where it was like death threat. It was life threatening. Yeah.
well, hey, that's one. And I didn't even watch it live because I was too young. But I know I always remember that damn Lawrence Taylor hitting him and then him jumping up and calling the damn trainers over here because I just broke this man's leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
So you don't think he's coming back? There's no chance for that.
No.
I don't
man.
think so.
I think even if he got healthy,
Because he was good, man. I just thought he didn't have a good team.
He was
around him.
serviceable.
Everywhere he went, man.
yeah, he was.
That's the best example. Good coach average quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Andy
Yeah.
Reid.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And
Alex
was
Smith.
in
Alex
San
Smith.
Francisco too.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
He was a good quarterback, but he
Don't
wasn't the
forget,
guy.
he got beat up. He got beat up by Kaepernick. I mean, he got
No.
concussed. He got
No, he
concussed,
didn't
but
get beat out by Kaepernick.
No, he got. I
Well,
didn't think he should have
so
lost
he-
his job.
he got concussed, and when he came back, Kaepernick was hot.
But
He
Harbaugh.
stick with the hot hand.
But that wasn't Harbaugh guy. Alex Smith wasn't Harbaugh guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was left over from the Mike Nolan regime.
Yeah,
man.
he was. Yep.
So when a coach come in, new coach, that's why I don't think Dak gonna last at Dallas. Think about it, man. That's why they put him on a 1-year tender. That ain't McCartney, boy.
Yeah.
He's like, shit, what I work with this motherfucker for? She's never Jason Garrett. Now I gotta deal with this shit, Jerry. Jerry said, well, we ain't gonna sign him to too long.
We're gonna give him.
We give him 1 year and see what you can do with him. Give me a drink over there, Bubba. That's what he gonna do with it, man. Man, you never thought about that? Because everybody like, wow, I can't believe you won't sign Dak Prescott. That ain't McCartney's guy. Think about it.
I
And
just think it's more of he's got to show us some shit.
No, it ain't his guy, man.
I think it's a combination of all of those things. They got to show him some shit. It ain't McCarthy's guy, and the fool asking for too much money per year. So that's
He does want some cash.
Man, they would have gave me $33 million for 105 guarantee. Man, look, I'm done. Shit.
yeah.
Honey, we've
done.
retired.
Yeah. But see, what to tell you what, man, that dyed PC witch, she put, boy, I need a new coochie bag and stuff,
Oh shit, he carries that shit around in his pocket.
Man, I'm telling you, man, women will influence you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Man, y'all know y'all been married a long time. How long you been married?
How shit? 8 years.
8 years? How long you been married?
But I've been with her for 15.
Altogether about
No,
19.
The 15 doesn't count. The 8 years is the one that count because you can't just walk away. See, when you just shagging and slapping, you can pack. Well, fuck it, I'm mad. I'm packing my shit. I'm gone. You do that when you married, you want to leave. We gonna go to the lawyer. We got to divide up the assets.
True.
Yeah, I'm on 16, so.
Yeah. So shit, I got all y'all beat. Shit, I'm 24.
Shit.
Can you imagine being with me that long?
No.
I don't know the way she was clowning on you yesterday, boy. I was like, shit.
What?
she was on it, man. She was on
Man,
it.
she can signify though.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. We go in at AC like, man, I can't believe you let her talk like this. Say, man, you see what I say to her? Hey, you gotta be able to take it and give it, baby. That's the way we show our love for each other.
Man, this has been fun, man.
Oh, shoot.
This
What a Saturday night, baby.
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real. What the hell?
That's it. That's all y'all got.
Yeah, man.
This is it, baby. Shit. It's time to go watch
Y'all
them
spent.
Netflix now. They gonna start slowing the stream down in Netflix, I read.
Narcos Mexico's got about 3 episodes I gotta watch.
Is it in
I gotta
there?
go wash my hands and my face after this episode.
Why? I got my hand sanitized. Look at that boy.
Hey, y'all seen the one movie with Mark Wahlberg on it? You watched it yet?
No, I
Which
saw
one?
It's pretty good, man.
Which one? Which
it's
one?
called Spencer Confidential.
What is it about?
Oh, I heard of that.
Yeah, he I'll just tell you, he was a cop who found out that his the police chief was doing some grimy stuff, so he go to his house and beat him down. So they sent him to prison for about 5 years. And he get out, and then you gotta watch it, man.
What is on Netflix? Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me put it on my phone here. Hold on. Yeah.
Nah, it's good, man. It's real. It's good.
What is it called? Oxa Contradential?
All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this episode up. It's been a good one. We had so much to talk about. Hey.
When there's nothing going on, but we still got
They got
all
lots
this
of
shit
shit.
to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be
Free agency. There was a lot. going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was that, and then also, what we got going on worldwide that's shutting some things down and stuff.
I gotta get legal again.
Sloan put his mask back on, but yeah. So we had a lot to talk about. Hopefully, everybody's staying safe out there, and who knows what we got coming in these coming weeks. Hopefully we can get some level of normalcy back. Yeah.
That's right. I'm going down to the Trump properties now.
Oh man! But this has been the off season once again, episode 3. I am ACS. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at 2279ACS.
PJ, you can find me on Instagram at i.r.pj.
Jonathan, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at i.r.jonathan.
This is Sloan at the end of the night. Signify Saturday. If it was Sloan.
COVID-19 free.
Yeah.
Man, I got the man. I'm going down to Trump property like I told the boys, so y'all leave me alone. Gotta help him clean up down there a little bit. Sanitize the place. But anyway, I guess we are what?
We out. Instant replay. Out.
Out.
Oh, shit.
Man, y'all got me eating food.